Good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, depending on where you are. And I welcome you to this exposition, very, very important exposition that we are going to be doing. And I want you to share this video and invite other people to join. Invite other people to join because we are going to be talking about those who believe that they will,
Good morning, sir.
destroy the name of IPOB. We are going to be
Unknown
directing
gunmen.
our messages to a lot of people. Those who have their agenda, their primary agenda is to destroy IPOB. That is those we are going to be addressing today, because I think it has become very, very imperative that we give them this address. Because now there is a saying that say, that ana wibi ndị na-eto afọ a na-eto. I want to make it very, very clear today, and I want you to pay very good attention to this, what I am about to do, because you must, pay attention and share this video. We are sending a message to BBC Igbo. We are sending a message to all those media houses that are going around meddling in the affairs of IPOB without doing their due diligence. Those are the people we are sending these messages to, because it has been a while where BBC Igbo is being called and tell them exactly their atrocities. I am going to tell them their atrocities today. I am going to remind them, that they are supporting evil. That BBC Igbo, you guys are supporting evil. You guys go around with cameras all over the place looking for who to interview. You guys never ever try to interview the right people. You always interview the people that will tell you what you wish to present to your gullible followers. What you wish to present to Britain, your owners or your bosses. And they are using you guys as a tool in order to sell lies. That's what you guys are doing all the time. But we are going to keep the record straight today. I am going to make the record straight today. BBC Igbo, you guys have been sabotaging IPOB and their activities, and I am going to prove you a reason beyond, I am going to give you a reason beyond a reasonable doubt that you guys have been trying to, sabotage what we are doing. And you guys are are more constructive than the enemy that we call constructive, attackers. You guys are more constructive than them. And I am going to make it clear to the world as well as to you guys, because there is no way you guys will want to know, the truth about me. You go and ask my enemy. Does that make sense? Are you guys, I don't know, those guys who are working in BBC, is there any remote in Britain that they are using to, ping-pong all of you? What exactly is going on with all of you? If I may ask you, what exactly is going on with all of you? How do you want to find information about me and you go to my enemy? And apparently that enemy was the same person promoting what I was promoting. Just that we don't agree with each other anymore because of his, criminality in the system. I decided to sideline him. He derailed from what we are doing. And now you only found this person worthy to tell you about me. BBC Igbo, you guys are not worthy to be in journalism space. Because you guys, I don't think if the DSS are using you guys to, sabotage IPOB, you should go back to those DSS, tell them that IPOB, we are more intelligent than all of you media houses put together. We are. And we know our rights, and we know how to protect what we believe in, and we know how to fight and defend what we believe in. The last time I checked, there are many people, if indeed there is a news you want to sell against IPOB, there are people around, there are comrades that are working in this space of the leadership in IPOB. There are people who knows how IPOB operates. There are people who will be able to give you the information with regards to what you want to know about IPOB. You chose not to engage them. You chose not to engage them. Rather, you chose to engage the enemies within. You chose to engage those people who want to propagate a lie against IPOB. Is that a proper journalism? Is that being investigative? Because the last time I checked, this person you are asking about the issue of IPOB, as well as this issue of a child being recruited into the ESN. I don't know. The last time I checked, he was not even aware or how or know anybody that is ESN or that is in the leadership of ESN, or he is not aware of the commanders in the ESN because he was not there when that ESN vigilante was created to safeguard our land. Note this, to safeguard our land, not to recruit children, not to present to you what all the shenanigans that the enemy is presenting, and we've been crying and we've been talking about it. BBC Igbo, you didn't find it worthy. You didn't find it, reasonable enough to go to the leadership or to ask the people who knows or the people who are part of the struggle, why is this type of things happening? Where is it coming from? No, you did not. But you run to those who were being used by Nigeria government to sabotage our struggle. That's what you did. You run to them. And at the end of the day, I believe they told you what you want to sell to your masters. They have told you what you want to sell to your masters. And remember, Olunine Marogo, there is no sin that goes unpunished. Chukwu Kikabiama is watching you. If you are the person, the interviewer, if you are in charge of the platform called BBC Igbo, remember Chukwu Kikabiama is watching you. The reason why I tell you that he is watching you, there is law of nature, there is law of karma, there is law from Chukwuokike Abiyama himself. And we are presenting all of you that are involved to make sure that you pay attention before that law catch up with you. Because after we are done with this, we are going to, issue a proclamation, because I have seen that BBC Igbo, what you are doing, you are not doing it just because, you are not doing it just because you want to help the public. You are doing it because of your complex interest in IPOB affairs. And that is why you are doing it. And we are here to caution it, because, agba mbụ otu n'ogwe, ana m agwa BBC Igbo, agba abụọ otu n'ogwe, agba atọ otu n'ogwe. Ọ wụ naanị ogwe a ka apịla apị, because you guys, ever since you started operating as BBC Igbo, you guys have been, one way or the other, sabotaging the cause for freedom, the movement of the people. You guys have been sabotaging it. And I am going to make it clear to you guys today, because it is very, very important, because we need that we address all these shenanigans that you guys are presenting. BBC Igbo, the DSS and the Nigeria judiciary is using you guys to concoct lies against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They are using you guys to concoct lies against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why, when the issue started with IPOB and some other people who call themselves autopilot, you did not choose to you did not try to hear from IPOB, but you went to and get your information from autopilot, which means you are always against the movement, this brand called IPOB. You are always against the brand called IPOB. And that is exactly what is going on. And this time around, this nonsense was making waves on social media. You did not try to engage IPOB. You went and engaged a saboteur to IPOB. You went and engaged, a wicked man to this struggle. He is talking about people doing sort of crime. He is talking about people doing things that are against, the law. He is talking about all sort of things. But is Uche or Uche Morfo? Can I ask you a question? Let me bring you to my screen. I am going to start with you, because you guys are the ones, even, perpetrating all this, both recruiting of a child in the name of you are recruiting ESN. If all of you can remember vividly, when I told you guys that what these people are doing, they want to create something that is like a twin ESN. And when they create it, they will use it to sabotage ESN in order to present to the world that we don't know what we are doing, or we don't know what we are talking about. That is exactly the mission of these people, especially this one you found on my, media in front of your screen right now. He is one of the mastermind, and he's been laying low all this while, because the people he's been presenting and pushing them, the people that he is working with, that are the people that are, in the forefront of what they are doing, they are not winning. That is the reason why he decided to come out. That is the reason why he decided to come and go through BBC Igbo to sell their lies. And when you are sharing this video, you should do hashtag BBC Igbo. When you are sharing it in any subgroup, you should do hashtag BBC Igbo. Because they should get it, it must get back to them. It must get back to them. Uchemofo, we are going to listen to you. Before we listen to you, let me remind you, we are going to hear what you said here, and we are going to analyze it in a very simple manner, in a language that everybody will be able to understand. It is BBC Igbo. So he is going to speak in Igbo dialect, and I am going to analyze it thoroughly in a way that you will understand. The reason I am doing this is I want to remind this guy that there are many people who died under your watch. There are many people who died under your watch. Those people died because you were behind the mic, calling them to go and protest, knowing that protesting in the zoo is a crime, according to Nigeria government. Protest in the zoo is a criminal act, according to the zoo government. And you decided to go against that and call people to go out there, and they protested. And when they protested, they were shot like animals and they were killed. And the last time I checked, you were behind the radio. You called for many, things to happen, and it happened. Some of them happened against our people. But today, you want to come and say that it was the inspiration of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let me warn you, that was where I ended. We are going to see the rest of the things. Let me tell you, Uchemofo, I have warned you before, and I am warning you again. A friendly warning, a friendly advice. This kitten, this battle clothes that you are wearing, I hope you are very, very ready for this battle that you are preparing, because we are going to give you this battle whichever way you want it. The reason why we are going to give you this battle whichever way you want it, you have killed our people, Uchemofo. If you know that you will derail, why did you call the shot that killed our people in the zoo, knowing that protest is not allowed in Nigeria, according to the Nigeria government, or according to the Janjaweed government? You know that very well, but you chose to send our people there to die. And today you are telling us you wanted them to do this in a way that it is not going to be against the law, against this. What the hell are you trying to say? Did you not realize when you were sending people calling on the protest, were you not aware that protest is a crime in Nigeria? Or you are only finding out that, when we create people who will, when we create security or vigilante that will protect our mothers, including your mother if you have one, including your siblings, that will protect them from being terrorized or being killed by these terrorists masking themselves in the name of cattle headers. To protect our farmlands, to protect our land and our bushes, the walls of our land, to protect them. Those were the people we created, the whole 75 million people. We love it. And you and your criminals, gangs, decided to work against it. And you call it a crime. Uchemofo, you call it a crime. You did not call it a crime when you sent our people to go and die. You never called it a crime. but this one that has, a very, very positive, effect in the security of our people, you called it a crime. Let us hear from you and what you said to BBC Igbo, because today we are going to ask BBC Igbo, what is your problem with IPOB and what is your problem with Biafra struggle? I know that you, the founder of BBC Igbo, is from United Kingdom, and I believe and I believe that BBC Igbo, there is something that is more complex, about what you guys are doing, because you don't like to get your information from the right source. Let us listen to your interview with this guy, derailed leader in IPOB, who come to tell you today that IPOB is evil. So he is more evil because he has been calling the shots in IPOB that is evil. Let us hear from him before we know what he deserves.
Amalụ m ihe gbasara nnwere onwe Biafra. Ịghọtago, abịa n'okwu na IPOB tupu m si ebe ahụ wee pụọ. Ịghọtago, IPOB ndị mmadụ pụta tinye ego, tinye iji okwu, tinye ọnụ wee ịnwago kwado ihe a na-eme, maka na apụta okwu a na-ekwu bụ okwu metụtara ndị be anyị, ịgbasara agha ndị be anyị egburu egbu, mmegbu ndị Naịjirịa na-emegbu ndị be anyị. Eso m na ndị nọkwa n'iru na IPOB wee na-asị na anyị ga-enwetanata Biafra, maka na mmegbu a na-emegbu anyị akarịka. Mana Biafra ahụ anyị na-achọ inweta, ọ bụghị Biafra mpụ na aghụghọ, mmadụ ị na-eme mpụ, anyị ezu ori na-egbu ndị be anyị. Eso m na ndị nọkwa n'iru na IPOB
Okay, I am going to I have something to pick up, outside, and I want you to just be where you are. Bear with me. Just 1 minute, I will be back. I am going to leave it playing. When I return, I will analyze this video how it is. I am going to analyze the video how it is when I return. But I don't think I will leave it. If I leave it playing, this has a copyright. I don't think I will leave it playing. I am just going to be back in a minute. I'm going to be back in a minute. Bear with me. I will proceed. Yeah, now it is confirmed. So, just like I was saying, Let us play the video and watch what Uche Mofo said to BBC Igbo. Let us hear and see what he said to BBC Igbo.
Amalum ihe gbasara ihe gbasara nnwere onwe Biafra.
He knows about, the restoration of Biafra. That's what he said. He said he knows about the restoration of Biafra. Everybody does know about the restoration of Biafra. But now, there are people who knows better than others. There are people who knows better than others. But he said he knows. He knows when he was there as a criminal, calling the shot that, eliminated so many of our people. That's the extent that he knows. So we are going to proceed.
Ịghọtago, abịa n'okwu na IPOB tupu nsi ebe ahụ wee pụọ. Ịghọtago, IPOB ndị mmadụ pụtara tinye ego, tinye iji okwu, tinye ọnụ wee ịnwago kwado ihe a na-eme, maka na apụta okwu a na-ekwu bụ okwu metụta ndị be anyị, ịgbasara agha ndị be anyị egburu egbu, mmegbu ndị Naịjirịa na-emegbu ndị be anyị.
So you know that Nigeria, we are under apartheid government in Nigeria. You know very well. You know it very well. This is how you people, all of you, you will just present one or two, Nigeria and Mebundi Bai. So you know that Nigeria and Mebundi Bai, but when you had the opportunity to make a difference, you decided to, default. You decided to sell out your people. You decided to derail. Today, now you know, and you come to BBC Igbo, who is working against IPOB, and you come there to talk trash that you don't know. Because what you are actually talking here is trash that you don't know. Let us continue.
Esum Nando nọkwa n'iru na IPOB wee na-asị na anyị ga-enwetanata Biafra maka na mmegbu a na-enugbu anyị akarịka. Mana Biafra ahụ anyị na-achọ inweta ọ bụghị Biafra mpụ na aghụghọ mmadụ ị na-eme.
The same mpụ na aghụghọ is the reason why you derailed. It is through mpụ na aghụghọ. Ọ mpụ na aghụghọ mere gị ji wee rapụ ọkwa ị nọ na IPOB. Ọ mpụ na aghụghọ. Because anyị dị ọcha. Aka anyị dị ọcha. We are whiter than white. We are whiter than snow. If not mpụ na aghụghọ gị, you will not leave IPOB. And if eventually you are claiming that is mpụ na aghụghọ in IPOB, you are the inventor of mpụ na aghụghọ. Because your mpụ na aghụghọ, probably the ones you left behind on Sianwenyo, is still the one smelling. The Sianwenyo we fake an AC. In a simple na aghụghọ. Mpụ na aghụghọ ndo na wete. Kedu wetara mpụ na aghụghọ? Uche Mofo na ma ajụ gị. Afa gị bụ Uche Mofo. Ịmakwa ife bụ ọfọ bụ eziokwu, bete eziokwu adọrọ gị n'ọnụ. Onye nwaka nji asịrị na ọgụ ịpụta na ị gakwa ọgụ ịpụta na ị gaghị anụchanwu ya because imechenwuro. Ọgụ ịpụta. This fight that you come out to engage, ị gaghị emechenwu ya dị ya. It was very, very important for you, the way you kept quiet, doing it underground. But now you have presented yourself that you are part of those who is selling lies, creating all sort of propaganda against IPOB, creating things that that will give the zoo government a reason to keep calling IPOB a terrorist and all that. Because, of course, the international community, they know exactly what we present. They know exactly what we are doing. They know exactly that we are fighting for freedom, because there is a lot of intellect that are there. But the problem they have is the problem that they have sold their conscience to intervene. They have sold their conscience. Therefore, they are not coming, to know what exactly will be the solution to our problem under the apartheid regime of Nigeria against Biafra. That is exactly what is going on. But let us proceed. Because your propagandas are only going to sell in the zoo. You see, your propaganda, it is only going to sell in the zoo. I know BBC Igbo is in London. It will sell there because they like propaganda coming out from the zoo. Let us continue. Let us continue.
Maka na ihe na-abịa ihe anyị na-asị na ọ bụ Naijiria na-eme anyị. Ihe niile na Naijiria na-eme anyị. Anyị amanụ katakwazịa tọọ na gagharịa nachigha azụ mebekwazịa mpụ Naijiria na-eme megide ndị be anyị. Ọ bụ ya bụ ebe m nwere nsogbu. Maka na mgbe m nọ na IPOB.
Please, is there anybody who will be able to confirm on the comment section, where is Uche Mofo? Where is Uche Mofo residing? Is Uche Mofo residing in Nigeria? Or Uche Mofo is residing outside Nigeria? Because we want to know exactly where he's getting his information from. We want to know exactly where he is getting his information from. Where is he getting his information from? Uche Mofo, you live in UK, but you want to talk about things happening in Nigeria. You are no longer part of the struggle that people may give you updates as per what is happening in the struggle. You are not, but you are living in UK, and you believe that you will be working with the zoo government anti-IPOB to come and tell us, cook lies against this struggle, because you derailed, because you can never be, consistent. You can never be consistent because you saw Zoo bought you over. Zoo bought you over. That is the reason why you are now turning against, your people, the same people you killed behind the mic, calling them to go out there and protest, to let the world know that we are being killed, we are being, destroyed, that everything in our land is being destroyed by the Nigeria government and their Fulani caliphate in the bush. You didn't know that those people who died, it is atrocity. You didn't know. The reason why it is atrocity and a curse on your head, Uche Mofo, because now you have come out in the open to make a mockery of those you killed behind the mic. You are here now to make a mockery of them. That's what you are here to do. To tell us that the IPOB you want to restore. It's not the IPOB in Mponago. But it was because of Mponago. Keji were chopping IPOB. It is because of Mponago, okay? Keji chopping IPOB. No wonder this autopilot will be all over the place telling us that those who were chased away from IPOB, that, they must come and join. Those who were chased away, that we are not like those who you chased away from IPOB. No wonder. That is exactly, when you people are presenting your case, it is when we are, discovering your wings, where it spread to. Because That is the reason why you could not stand to help us get Biafra. That is the reason why you could not, swallow, try to be content with what you have yourself and focus in achieving freedom for your people, which your name was going to be in the world record that you did it. But because you are a black man, once you see some promises, you will derail from the truth where you're supposed to be promoting. That is exactly what is going on here with Chemafo. Let us listen to you.
Ihe mgba mbọ na-eme bụ ka ihe niile anyị na-eme ka ọ bụrụ ihe iwu nabata, iwu mba niile, iwu obodo niile, o nwere ebe ihe ewere ya tinye asị na mba anyị dakwa iwu a. So ya bụcha ihe ndị Naijiria na-eme, ihe ha na-eme bụ ihe ha na-eme. Ndị mmadụ pụtasị na anyị chọrọ inwere onwe anyị. Inwere onwe anyị abụrụ ọnụ ịgba egbe igbu mmadụ.
He said that when he was there, he is trying to bring things that will not contradict the law of any nation across the earth. That he on me contradict the law of every nation that the IPOB and Biafra existing. That's what he said. You are, those people, those people like this, they will always try to present to you like they are the most innocent because they have given you your paycheck. That is the reason why you are saying now, Iwobodo. But did you not know that when you were calling our people, knowing that the Nigerian military is ready to shoot? Is it Operation Python Dance or Operation Crocodile Smile? Whichever one, you did not know that what you were doing, according to the Janjaweed, it is against the law of Nigeria. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? That is the reason why you saw picture making round on social media. Our people were killed. Our people were put into a mud. Our people were punished. Our people were, they were tortured. Our people are languishing in different dungeons across Nigeria. Courtesy of your call when you were there. But today, you want to tell us that when you were there. And I am happy when you say when you were there. So all these things, when you were there, they were doing good. People were not dying in Biafra land. Nigerian military were not trying to find a way to sabotage IPOB. When you were there, it is only when you go out that you start realizing how Nigeria government operates, how Nigeria government constructively, trying to, put their blame on those who said no to their tyranny, on those who said no to their evil doings and their, apartheid regime. It is only now you realize. Uchemofo, let me be honest with you. I must tell you, if you and IPOB, if eventually there is a case you will present, that will maybe, without investigation, just like BBC, but they don't investigate. They will just, present. No, if there is a case like a BBC, boy, is the law court, and you are whoever their witness, you are their witness, and we are IPOB, and you are their witness against IPOB. Tell me, What IPOB is the name of IPOB has ever changed prior to the time you derail from IPOB? No. You were part of the leadership. You were calling the shot during that time. So now you come back to tell us that this organization is a criminal organization that you were the leadership, organization that you worked with, organization that you called the shots. How then were they not criminal when you were there? Only when you left, they become criminal. Are you not an accomplice to this criminality, Uchemofo? Are you not an accomplice to this criminality? In our BBC, if they are law court, they are going to jail you first. They're supposed to jail you first because you were enjoying it, because it was working in your favor. It was working in your favor. Immediately when it stopped working in your favor, you realize that this organization, they are not doing it well. That is to make you are a threat. You are a criminal, an accomplice to criminality if you call IPOB a criminal because you were calling the shot. At some point, now you want to act so innocent. That is what all of you do. That is what all of you do. When you go inside the bush, you kill, you come out, you play victim. You go inside, you kill, you come out, you start crying, you start playing victim. That's how you people, we know your approaches. We know your psychological manipulation in order to sabotage IPOB. You always play victim. Let us continue.
Maọbụ imebi iwu ya na ha kwucha ihe niile ha na-ekwu ha ga-ada ọbịa kpatara na o nwere ihe ha niile ha megide ma ndị a na-etinye n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ma ndị a na-eme ose ahụ ma okwu niile a na-ekwu ka ha merie ndị Biafra maka na Biafra bụ ogu na ọfọ.
Thank you. N'ikwu gị ya Biafra bụ ogu. For you said it with your mouth. I will check whether your mouth is dirty when you say it again. You said it with your mouth that Biafra is Ogunofo. Biafra is a truth. Ogunofo simply stands for truth. Of course, BBC, but you hear it. We are fighting a just cause. That's what he said. We are fighting a just cause. He just said one truth ever since I started playing this video with a clean mouth. Let's listen and see how he will change it.
Cage were not fair. You got to go, man. Go, I can't get this. Iji ogu jide ọfọ wee na-achọ Biafra ịnọkọtakwazie ị na-achị ya azụ mebekwazie mpụ ifuru na ihe niile na-eme adago n'aja.
He said, you that is, clean and truthful. He called you a clean man. He called you innocent man. And he tell you that is innocent. If you go back to go, he is making, he is actually trying to, give illustration of something or trying to, come build a background here. He said, because the first thing I love that you say here, you said that IPOB we have Ofonogu, which is the truth. And you now come back to say, you that have the truth, if you go back, which means you don't know whether they have gone back or not. If you go back, your premonition is the reason why you are giving this testimony. And it is if you are giving this testimony before the court of law, you are committing a perjury. It is from your premonition. It is not a fact. It is not investigated, but it is what you believe because you derailed and we gave you IPOB treatment. That is the reason why you cannot even, present it. You can't. Of course, you will, know what is your consequences. You know what the consequences is. Let us continue.
Ndụ mbụ na ndị egede anyị Biafra onwere onye ga-akwado gị. So ọbịa bụ ihe anụkatakwazi kịta ndị IPOB bido mere maka na anyị na-asị si mee ihe a ka ọ dị mma, si mee ihe a ka ọ dị mma, si mezie ihe ka ọ dị mma. Ndị nọ na IPOB Nnamdi Kanu na ndị otu ya a wee sizie n'ọba anyị nwa bụzi ndị sabo na-emebi.
Where is your proof that Nena Sisi Mezefa Kodema? Where is your proof? Can you prove again? You say that you were there and you were calling for people to do things in order. Probably you were calling to divide this money so that everyone will get their own. Divide this money, everybody will get their own. Because they could not divide the money for everyone to get their own. You want and join the enemy. Because I don't see where the meaning of or what you mean by Simezefa Kodema, Simezefa Kodema. What do you mean by Simezefa Kodema? How are you going to make Zefa Kodema when you call our people to go and protest? They were killed like an animal. How do you want to make Zefa Kodema for? The same people you are working for today, the same people you are trying to, protect before the international community or before the world, they are the people who killed the people you gave order to go and protest on the road. It was the same people. But you are saying, all of you, and you couldn't get Ndeged and Andembo. Because all of you people have bastardized, a good word that we use. You have bastardized it. You just use it anyhow that you want. We don't understand anymore. Our people. Why are you guys so cunning? Why are you guys so wicked? Why are you guys so selfish? Because I can only call this selfish. When you collect, you don't care about the other people. Because you are presenting to us that you have a group and they've been working, but now they were not winning. Now you want to come out to see if you will win. Because you believe that when you present your own testimony, people will believe you because you've been there. But you don't know that where you left off is where IPOB began. Where you left off is where IPOB began. And you don't know what happens from where you left off. You do not know. So every testimony that you should give about IPOB should, be about where you left off. And that testimony, you are accomplice to any evil that you call it because you committed it. Where you left off is where IPOB began. Let us continue.
This is Biafra. You got to go. Makana asisi mee ihe ka ọ dị mma. Obia bụ ihe a, obi ihe na-ebe, obia bụ ihe ndị ọzọ na-ebe, ndị nọkwa na akụkụ na-ekwu okwu etu ọ bụ ihe a bụ ihe.
Who are those? Obia bụ ife ndị ọzọ na-ebe, anyị na-achị ka emezie ife ka ọ dị mma. Who are those? Ka ndị bụ ife afọ ndị ọzọ na-ebe? Those that are crying are politicians in Nigeria, killing our people, telling IPOB that IPOB, you are constituting nuisance, you are miscreant, you are this, you are that. They release Operation Python Dance, they release Operation Crocodile Smile to come and smile in the life of our people. Who are those, Nebe? Can they be far from Nebu? Who are those who never that thing? Who are those? When you were there, it was the politicians crying because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and every bona fide member of IPOB were exposing the calamities and atrocities that the politicians are committing against her people. And then they are crying because we were exposing them. That is the people who were crying. The evil people, the tyranny in Nigeria were the ones crying. So who are you referring to? When you claim that the people they were the government, now you have joined them. That is the reason why you that is the risk. I'm going to BBC, but in English. If one a bello not join the government in intimidate, ne boy, ne me boy, or join the gopher, and when you are coach a basic afasiabe. Or put negant, or we are coach a back, or you with the reason why you a back afasiabe now. Makambosun na fana benda. Who were those crying? They were those apartheid regime. That is intimidating and killing and maiming our people and displacing our people. They were the people crying. You have joined them. That is the reason why you are crying now. Pointing at who? Those who are exposing their activities, their evil doings. That's exactly what it is. Let us continue.
Eweta nke a na-asị si mee ihe ọfụma si emenye ihe si mee obi abụ na IPOB nwere ugwu onwe wee ruo tata mana n'anya mgbe m pụrụ na IPOB ịfụzi ihe na-eme mana a sị na ọmụnwa bụ Sabo na-alụ ndị Naijiria ego na-alụ na-egbusisi ndị be anyị achọziri ka ndị mba ụwa wee fụ ndị na-egbusisi ndị be anyị ya abịa na ajụjụ ịjụ maka nwatakịrị
a sị na ọgụwa bụ Sabo. Okay, people now, people. If you are not my friend, if you are not my friend, it is who are you? If you don't like me, let me put it this way. If you do not like me, who are you? It means you are my enemy. You don't like me. You don't like me. It means you are my enemy. That's what I am saying. As a neighbor Sabo, no, Nina Busis in the buy. Why are you seeking neighbor Sabo? As an hour other boss if an kitty. As an Nina Busis in the buy, and the 75 million Biafra don't like you. What does that tell you? That the spirit left you because you went and derailed. You joined the people that we are fighting against, to fight against us constructively and underground. And that is the reason why you are still okay today. But you have presented it the way. That is what is going on. Let us continue.
Afọ bụ egbe. O nwere ihe ndị IPOB ndị otu Nnamdi Kanu. So onye na-asị na amarọ sisi Uche Mefọsị.
Uche Mefọsị, you said no ndị otu IPOB ndị otu Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị otu gị kwu nna. Were you not a leader in IPOB? Were you not a leader in IPOB? Uche Mefọsị, were you not a leader? So it means that when you were a leader, you were commanding the people who are killing our people. And that is the reason why you still believe that it is the people that are there that are still doing the same. And the same reason why they removed you. Because you are a politician agent. You wanted to destroy IPOB. You were a leader. Our people died under your watch. Our people died at your command. You were a leader, Uche Mefọsị. And at the end of being a leader, now, when you were a leader, which means those people dying or being killed, you were the one selling them out because you never believed in this discipline movement that we are into. it means you are the one selling them out. Because Biafra need to ask you a question. How come the same thing is happening because you are no longer a leader? You started confessing. Because what you are doing right now, you are confessing. You are confessing because you claim that you know who are doing this. But you are not in the zoo. You are in UK. And you know who are doing this. Because you know who are doing this, you call them IPOB. Uchemofo. You know who are those doing this. Uchemofo, why don't you go out there and pinpoint those on the ground doing all this, since you claim you know them? He said, Ondo to Nam the Canon and the IPOB. Where is your proof? Where is your proof? Because this is actually a witness box in the court of Mazen Namdekano. Because all of you are very constructive. You know, you don't know you are standing on a witness box to lie against Mazen Namdekano, to lie against your people, to lie against the people at your command who died, to make a mockery of their dead. Because this is a witness box. You are not aware. You are not aware because you know you cannot go to the witness box. That is the reason why you chose this medium. Because you have seen that we are winning. You have seen that we are winning. And there is no way you will win against the truth, Uchamafo. And that is the reason why you want to bring extraordinary lie. You want to bring yourself to present that you were there before. That means you knew the truth. And knowing the truth, it is what you are presenting. If you are there before, you are calling the activities of this struggle criminal. It means you are the biggest criminal. Because you worked with criminals because it never favored you. Now you left to become a single criminal, to start blackmailing these people. That's how it is. In the court of law, that's how it is. You don't have jurisdiction to stand in a witness box against any IPOB. You don't. You were a leader in IPOB. So this is your testimony that you are giving to Fulani and DSS. It is dead on arrival. And the only thing I am going to tell you, you are committing a perjury. Regardless of where you committed it. Regardless of where you committed it. You are committing a perjury. Because people does not understand the reason why you did what you did now. The reason why you did what you did now is because Okunam the Kano Bado Nigeria and Akbeli. Awasike ezioku. Okunam the Kano Bado Nigeria and Akbeli. That is the reason why you are doing it. You are trying to rescue this, your beautiful, according to you, this your nation. That you say that if this nation is good, it is for us. Let us continue and hear it from you. Call Mazen Nnamdi Kanu again.
Obolo na ha chọọ mụnwa ọ ihe ndị oyibo na-akpọ prove ya beyond reasonable doubt for them.
Prove it beyond reasonable doubt. You got nothing to prove. You got hell nothing to prove. The day you left IPOB is the day IPOB began. Because you were the enemy in our midst who were killing our people. Who was killing our people. The day you left IPOB is the day IPOB began. And from the way it began, you don't know anything. So what are you going to prove? What exactly are you going to prove? If you prove beyond Kayowana Gibikon, Kayoba Gibiko, this OG. Our people need help. Our people need help. This guy is not even aware that he's incriminating himself. He is not aware that he's incriminating himself. You know where your case will be? In ICC. That's where your case will be presented and tabled. In ICC. Because You are calling this organization a criminal. When the same organization, you led the organization. And you know, when you were leading the organization for so many years, you knew their modus of operandi. You never questioned it until it never favored you, or until, you know, you are not actually achieving your primary goal, or you started working with the opposition. That's exactly the reason why you, Uche Mofo, come here now to say that where you were a leader before, they are committing all sorts of crime. They are doing all sorts of. You are a biggest criminal, if you must know. Because in this soldier, you don't know the law. You don't have sense. The only thing they do, go and see Hope Uzodinma today. What is his fate? Sorry. Is it Ebonyi State Governor? Oh, Hope Uzodinma. Is it Hope Uzodinma? Yes. Go and hear from Ebonyi State Governor. They have finished using him. They selected him. Will you be able to do it? Yes, I can. Are you sure you can do it? Yes, I can. Are you sure you can kill your people? Yes, I can. And they gave him a governor that he never win. They gave him a governor that he never won. Only after maybe, I don't think he still have up to 3 years left in his tenure, or 2 years left in his tenure, for them to realize, now you have done our job. It looks like there is a special assignment they have given you. Dave Umai, thank you very much. Austin, thank you very much. Dave Umai, you did their dirty. You did everything that they, they actually, tolerated everything, knowing that you didn't win the election, just like what is happening in Imo State. The day they will sapete page, yeah, which are there. He was there the audacity to come and say, East President, Southeast President, zoning. And once you call zoning, they now draw a map on how to deal with you. And to deal with you, I am digressing, but I'm coming back. To deal with him, they want to kanyanku, take a governorship from him so that he will not have any platform, any power, any position to fight back. That's exactly what the Fulani did to you. And the same thing is going to happen to you. They do make you promises, you will accept it, you will come in, you kill your people, you sabotage your people. Today, what's the catch? What's the catch with Dave Umahi and the Fulani? The catch is that he's lost his governorship position because Fulani does not want him to stand there to fight him. The catch is that the presidency, the zoning, they have given it to the Southwest, Tinumbu, the football age man, and Anyuma. That is the person that they prefer, they chose over him because they know he's a wicked man. Anybody who will rise up against their people is obviously a wicked man and cannot spare anybody. You think Fulani does not know Western agenda, neo-colonial plan, and they are carrying it out using all of you to execute their plan. And you guys are not picking it up. You guys are not aware. You guys are not actually paying attention. That is exactly what is going on because you guys are not paying attention. They keep using you guys. They keep making you guys object of caricature. Once they finish you guys, they tell you, screw you. They give you a middle one. That's what they do to you guys because you have not learned your lesson from the people that have tried in the past. What is their faith like? You want to engage. That's exactly what you want to do. But let us continue.
Ịmago ndị mmadụ nwere isi na-emegasị ihe na-emepụta ihe afọ anya nwere ugwu ndị oyibo na-akpọ reputation apụtachara sọpọtụ sea kwadosi IPOB anụkata ndị IPOB buru aja buru ụpa buru unyi tee ndị niile a sizie na ndị a na-emezi ihe a ndị awụta wepụtasịzi onwe ha bụzi ndị ala bụzi ndị ụchụ bụrụ nke a ya bụ na nwatakịrị fụrụ bụ egbe asị ya bụ egbe ha ndị akwụ ha kwukwu na ha bụ ndị ESN
Did you hear this? I thought that this guy is learned. I used to see you as a learned person. Now, I want you to understand when we talk about somebody being learned. Being learned is not being able to speak a good English. Being learned is not able to speak, British language, because English is British vernacular. It is their vernacular. It is not actually, being learned. There are people who went to school to know how to speak only English, British language, because they will tell you we are British colony and we speak good English. That's how how they present themselves all the time. But speaking a good grammar does not mean that you are learned. Speaking a good English does not make you a wise or educated person. What makes you an educated person is being able, to know anya nene nankala. That is what makes you educated. Is being able to know when you are being used, and when somebody is giving you an approach that will be able to help your situation. That is being learned. That is being educated. Being educated is being able to be innovative. That is being educated. Being innovative, having foresight, that is being educated. Being rational, that is being educated. Rather than being emotional, that is being educated. Being selfless, that is being educated. Rather than being selfish, that is being educated. That is exactly what I want to remind you. You are not educated. You are not. You are an illiterate. Because how can you be educated and you are incriminating yourself in the public domain? Because what you are doing, you are incriminating yourself, not IPOB. Because right now, the last time I checked, you are talking about the IPOB when you were leading them. Because when you were, stripped off your post, which you were using to commit crime in IPOB, when it was stripped off from you, they block every avenue that you will understand the new modus of operandi or the new ways of IPOB. It was blocked that you will not be able to get those informations again. But today, you are here on a witness box called BBC against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go and give your fake and wicked and concocted lies as a testimony against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you believe that all this in Ndegede and Andembo, which you just mentioned with your mouth, they will look at you, or they will look at it and spare you. All those people that you call for their death in Biafra land, you think their blood will look at you. We have gene. That's what you don't know. I know you, or you know, of course. We have gene. We are not like those. That is the reason why our burial ground is the most scary place. Our burial ground is scary, but in abroad, they are not. Because our gene, you feel the presence of our people when you enter a burial ground. You feel the presence of, you feel their spirit. We have gene. We are not soulless people. Our soul always reincarnates. Our soul always live on. We are immortal. We are immortal. I know so many people don't understand the meaning of immortality. That is reincarnation is the meaning of immortality. Because we are immortal. God made us to be immortal. The sins made us to cut short, begin again. Cut short, go back, start afresh, cut short, begin, go back. That is how this life it is to us. But let us continue before we digress.
Gara ruo n'ụdị ha ahụ. O nwere iwu ji ịkpọ nwatakịrị kwesịrị na-aga akwụkwọ, nwatakịrị ka na-eto eto, ịkpọrọ ya imanye ka o jebe buwe egbe buwe mma.
Uchemofo, let us play a devil advocate here. I want us to play a devil advocate. Let's just assume that Uchemofo is right just in a minute. Uchemofo, the boy or whoever that man, whoever you saw as a boy, do you have his identification? Do you have his ID? Do you know his date of birth? Do you know about him? Let us just play a devil advocate. If those were ESN, just like you are claiming, because I am still going to prove that, whether they are or not. Do you know the date of birth? When Akin and Popo started acting a movie, who believed that they were small, they were big boys? When they started acting in a movie, who knew whether they are big boys or they are small boys? Who knew? Myself, I used to think they were those small boys that time because they were small built. That's what I used to think. But the time I discovered whom these boys are, or their age, I was surprised. I marveled. Now, you call this child Watakele, or this guy, or this man, or this boy, you call him Watakele, which is a small boy, without knowing their identity, without knowing the history of this boy, without knowing whether this is a boy or a man in a small boy's body, or in a small body, big engine. You don't know. But you have assumed that it is a boy. Now we will leave it here, the devil advocate. We are done playing the devil advocate. Now let's go to what you said here. That the boy is supposed to be in school and they are, giving him gun to shoot. Let us see to know if you will be able to identify that group that was giving this boy gun to shoot. Because I want it to come from your mouth if you are able to identify that group, so that if you are not able to identify that group, I will help you to identify the group. Let us go there.
Hapụzie ihe kwesịrị ọha na-eme iwu ma nke mba ụwa ma nke be anyị ma anyị be anyị o megidere ihe ndị a mana ọ maka mpụ Nnamdi Kanu mere si ndị niile na-eshie ma ndị oshi ma ndị ama nzosiri ezo ebe dị iche iche ha pụtasasịa o wee bụrụ ya bụ na ọdịnala Igbo Biafra omenala Igbo ma nke Biafra emeghị ekpụtọkọgo ihe niile ọ bụrụzie abụrakata abụra a na-aghatọzi ihe niile anyị wee na-asị na anyị na-ezebu ka a ghara imebisi ihe mana afụrụ na nkịtị anyị gbalụ o duzi ka anyị asị na ndụ mpụ na ndị aghụghọ na-enweziri ọbụzi ha nwezi mmeri a na-emezi na ndị niile na-ekwu eziokwu na ha bụzi ndị aghụghọ, ndị niile na-ekwu eziokwu bụzi ndị mpụ na ndị aghụghọ, ndị ajọ mmadụ na-eme mpụ abụzie ha nwere ndị na-achị obodo ewere ihe dịka redio were TV were ihe onyonyo ma ụba akwụkwọ Facebook na-etetisi ndị mmadụ esokwu wee mee mụnwa wee na-asị na ebe akpụgo.
I hope you understand the gangs that this guy is speaking for. Because this guy is speaking for gangs. His gangs. The gangs that they have created, placed in the social media, placed on the ground, placed on their radio. These are the gang that this guy is talking about right now. Because he tell you on the radio, what? He said that it is followers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But you are here when we always condemn anybody who will use the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now we are finding out whom and who are involved in their syndicate. We are now finding out who are involved in their syndicate. We tell people, those ones who call themselves Idu, those ones who call themselves autopilot, we told them that they should not use the name of IPOB. They should not use the name of ESN. They should not use the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to commit their violent act in Nigeria. They should use their own, do it and take, make sure that they are actually responsible for, for everything that they have committed. Not using the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because the last time I checked in this movement, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the one piloting this movement. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when they sit at home, that will trigger violence came by, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu called for the dissolution. Said that the sit at home should be cancelled immediately because these things will happen. People like you on the ground promoted this sit at home. Your wings on Facebook promoted this sit at home. Your wings that created radio promoted this sit at home. Promoted everything that would trigger violence, that you will blame it on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today. I want to, ask BBC, why do you like to go and look for lies? Why don't you go and look for people who will tell you the truth? Why don't you go and, if you want to ask questions, why can't you go and ask questions to the right people who knows exactly what is going on? You go and ask questions to propagandists, and you go and ask questions to agendists. Now, what are you standing to achieve, BBC? But if you are asking questions to people who does not know anything with regards to what is happening within the struggle, what do you stand to achieve? What do you stand to gain, BBC? Are you guys into journalism? Are you guys into blackmail? Or are you guys into sabotage? Which one are you guys actually? Because now, when the IPOB, the sit at home and everything was cancelled, and when there was a propaganda, autopilot emerged, you people run to interview autopilot gang leader. The same BBC. You run to interview autopilot gang leader. Oh. And after interviewing autopilot gang leader, they were carrying out, you made them known because that was the plan. If it is not the plan, I want you, BBC Igbo, to come and ask the people who knows exactly what is going on. You interviewed autopilot gang leader, gave him the attention for the zoo to see. Yeah, this is the guy. He is capable of sabotaging this struggle. He is capable of, constructively attacking this struggle, presenting evidence that will be able to nail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because he is now calling himself a disciple. The same thing, the same reason why. And they go around. You gave them that, popularity. And that is what BBC does. Before you come out, they will first of all give you a popularity. If you doubt it, I want to BBC, let's engage. Those who are engaging propagandists, engage the real people. Let us know exactly what it is. Let me prove to you guys beyond the reasonable doubt what exactly is going on. And you people have been calling the wrong people IPOB, calling the wrong people ESN, the same way when you needed to find out what is going on, you went to autopilot instead of going to IPOB. Are you now understanding what these people do? Are you now understanding how they roll? Because this is exactly how you guys roll. That is the reason why I am waiting for him to mention those names or that organization that he claimed that is recruiting, small boys in the name of, security, giving them a gun. I want him to mention the organization that he claimed that are doing so. Let him mention them that we may order, see where he is going. And from there, we are going to also understand his activities and his take on these things, on this shenanigan and this crime going on with the Nigerian military and those parading themselves as a ESN. Though we are going to find them out right now. Just pay very good attention.
achọziri ka mbụ onye alụ mere Igbo ka anyị marụzie.
Did you see? Did you see? He is here telling you that you called him names. So because you called him names, he cooked up a propaganda. He now cooked up and stew up a propaganda in order to use against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Uchemofo, down you. You now cooked up a propaganda now because now of course you are Alumelibo. You don't need to say Alumelibo. You've been doing Alumelibo no uloche. Now you want to sit on top of the chair, to be Alumelibo. Now, because they call you Alumelibo, because they call you that you have done what you have done, they have reminded you what you did. That is the reason why you cooked up these things out of your emotions to go and sell to BBC Igbo in order to present to the whole world that your claim is correct. Because I just want to hear your claim from yourself. I want to hear that thing that you said that IPOB did, because I haven't heard one. I want you to refer. It's just that you are still murmuring. You are murmuring, calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to hear the crime from the horse's mouth, which is this guy. Let us listen.
Ndị na-aghọ aghụghọ a, mmanụ ndị na-egbusisi ndị be anyị, mmanụ ndị na-emebisi ngwa ahịa ndị be anyị, ihe niile dị n'ala Igbo na mpaghara ọchịchị ọwụwa anyanwụ. Obodo nke Nigerian gọọmenti jibe ọ bụ mbọ ndị be anyị gbalụ, afụfụ niile ha tarụ since eji wee nụsịa ya. Ọ bụ ya bụ ihe ị na ha afụ n'ala Igbo na ọwụwa anyanwụ ji etu ọ dị bụ mbọ ndị mmadụ gbasịrị. Anụkatakwazie isi na ị na-azọ ọchịchị, ị na-achọ ka ị nwere onwe, kama ị ga-achụba ndị ilo. Unu were mma na egbe unu ji chụwazie ndị bụ unu sikwasịrị n'ọbụ ha nwa ka unu na-achọ ịzọpụta. Ifụrụ na aghụghọ dị ya.
Who is unu? I want to find out who is unu. Were mma na egbe unu ji. So you know that there is enemy. In this your testimony, incriminating, so you know that there is enemy. Instead of you start looking for the enemy, who are the enemy? You didn't. Let's see if you know that there is enemy and there are people who need to be chewed. They need echo. So you are going to tell us those who we need to focus on the chobafa. And now you will tell us the same people whom you claim that we are choba or we are chulin. We are and then kind of now because of you, trying to tell us that the IPOB is now attacking the wrong people. I want to know who are the enemy that we need to chobafa, and who is the real people that I nacho, according to you, that we are not supposed to chow. Let us hear. We need to hear them.
Ndị dịka mụ amaala ụla maka ya. Mfụrụ ana nke na-eme nke mpụ ọbụla na-eme m na-ekwupụta ya. So na-etu osi wee ya dị ihe akatọm ya maka na ọ bụrụ ezigbo ihe, ọ bụrụ ezigbo atụmatụ dụnyere ndị na-tinyere ndị na-eto eto na ọganihu obodo. Maka ọnwụ ike kịta emegide ihe ahụ, ahapụ ụdị ihe a, nwatakịrị na-ebu egbe ebu mma, ụmụaka ibi efu ya kwuo ha chọwakwuo nke ha. Ofu ụbọchị nwa gị ma ọ bụ onye gị na ya na obere nwa gị na ya na-eburu egbe chere n'ihu. Ana onye ibunyere egbe, ịnapụtakwazi egbe anwa, ọ ga-esi ike maka na enwere ihe gbasara iwu onye anwa ma gbasara egbe. Ịghọtago? Ọ bụ ya bụ na.
Did you see how this type of people, they lie? Even though now we have not gotten to know those people that he is talking about, that Nafa Bunyere Ebwe. We want to know those who are he is referring to Nafa Bunyere Ebwe. And he went ahead and said that these same people, they don't know about Ebwe. That is the reason why you cannot Natafaye again. He said that those people does not have the competency to handle a firearm. But I don't know whom he is talking about. I don't understand whom he's talking about. Because the one that is Eastern Security Network that we know, they have the competency. They undergone competency of handling a firearm before. They undergone training from professionals before they start safeguarding our land from terrorism, which this, guy knows about them, which he knows. So when he tell you that the people that he's talking about does not possess the competency to handle a firearm, that means he is not talking about our people. He's not talking about the ESN, because the last time I checked, ESN undergone, through training, and they obtain, a competency to handle whichever firearm. That is the reason why not all ESN are handling firearm. Not all of them are handling firearm. But those who have the competency to handle firearm were the people who are handling firearm. Now, I just want to hear from this man. Who are those people you are referring to as incompetent people in terms of firearm handling and recruiting children? I just want to hear it from you. Who are those people you are talking about? Who are those?
mpụ na aghụghọ dị iche iche anyị chụpụsịrị na be anyị ha anachiatasikwago azụ anyị wee sị na Biafra anyị na-achọ ọrụ Biafra mpụ, ọwụ Biafra aghụghọ, ọwụ Biafra igbusisi ndị mmadụ. Enwego ndị kwudosiri ike nọ n'ala Igbo egbusisi a na-agba ọsọ sị na ihe nwa bụ non gọọmenti, na ihe nwa bụ bandits na amarọ ndị ọgwụ. Mana ana m agwa gị sị gị na bụ n'ọgwụ ọgbụ okwu ọnụ Nnamdi Kanu.
Have you seen where this, illiterate is coming from? Have you seen where the direction this illiterate is coming from? Do you know where he is coming from? He is coming from the point of view of you made a broadcast in heaven or in hell, and it was heard in heaven, and it caused confusion in heaven. That is where he is coming out from. In case if you don't understand, these are the people who, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu could not tolerate their criminality, their wickedness, their selfishness in IPOB. That is the reason why he is cooking up a propaganda, telling you and supporting that these are influence and the comment made in heaven or in hell, and it was in heaven, it was heard in hell. It caused confusion between Lucifer and his followers. That's where you are standing right now. Why don't you tell us that you are giving a testimony because of this case that was charged? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was those bogus, case, bogus that is presented by unlearned people just like you to a man. You are here, to support them. You are here to support them. But the reason why it is not, actually bothering me, for those of you who say I am always angry, it is when you understand the atrocities and manipulative approaches of these people, these criminals, and their agendas and their head, the people who are using them. When you understand the outcome, what they are going to get from these same people, what is going to be their end game or their payback from these same people, you will be angry. You ought to be angry. when you know that you are yelling for freedom, you are yearning for freedom, crying and trying to get your freedom, that you will go home and call a home, you are bound to be angry. We are not here to come and make you laugh or to come and present it the way you will like it. We present it the way it will pain you, that if it pains you, you change. Because we are not here to spice your criminalities up. We are here to tell you your sins. Just like the book of Isaiah said, that you should speak out in a loud voice. Tell them their sins. Make them know their sins. I think in Isaiah 51 or Isaiah 50, he says, speak loud. Tell them their sins. And that is what I am doing. And I am not doing it to please you in that comment section. I am actually doing it to aggravate you in that comment section, so that when you go home, you ask yourself, what makes this guy to be angry like this? This is not anger of today. This is anger that is more than 30 years anger. It is more than 30 years anger. That is what you see today. Maybe I witnessed the war of 1967. Maybe I still feel it in this life, because it is out of their remnant we were grown up, out of the remnant of those that died prior 1967 to 1970. From there, we are their remnant. From their ashes, we were raised. So we are bound to have, because that gene that runs in our blood is bound to make you angry. When you understand the atrocities of the enemy, when you understand the wickedness of the wicked. Let us continue. For you to understand what this guy has been up to and what BBC Igbo is trying to achieve.
Enwere ike ọ bụrụ ihe niile a na-eme abụrụ ndị IPOB, mana ọ bụ okwu Nnamdi Kanu.
Did you see? O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ihe niile a na-eme abụrụ ndị IPOB. Do you know the reason why he is doing like this? Uchemofo, let me remind you, you cannot lie. You cannot be, whether you are or your oath, the oath you took that is not allowing you to come out. The oath that you took, it understands what is, it beat around the bush. That is what you are doing, because you took an oath. And when you remember, you beat is around the bush. So now you know that it is not IPOB. Now you know it is not IPOB. But you say, you are saying maybe. That is exactly what you are doing. You are saying maybe it is IPOB, only maybe it is not IPOB. So you are not even sure of whom that are doing that, but you are here to give testimony with regards to the same case. What is your problem? I know that I believe that in the Europe where you people are, I don't know, you people have never been in a court of law or in order to defend somebody or to to hear a proceeding. I don't know if you haven't gone there, go there, so that you will know when you speak, when you are incriminating yourself, because you are incriminating yourself right now. IPOB, which means you don't know who are these people, but you come here to testify about them. That's why I tell the BBC, if you want to find out what is going on in Biafra land, you ask the right people. Stop asking the biased people, because these are biased people. Let us continue.
Inspiration.
Even though you born about inspiration, ikwulu okwu na heaven, anu ya na ọkụ mmụọ, ekwensu wee weluzie maka okwu ikwu na heaven, anu ya na ọkụ mmụọ, wee weli atibezie ụmụazụ ya ife. Is that what you are talking about? Inspiration. What can inspire Biafrans is the truth. The truth is the only thing that can inspire Biafrans. We are not zombies, okay? When you talk about inspiration, the inspiration I heard from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was the inspiration of the truth. And I have investigated and I saw, and I remember, and now it now brought me back, or took me back rather, to what we've been going through when it comes to Igbo extraction, when it comes to Biafrans, you know, how we are being marginalized, how we are being how we are being treated differently. Just like you will see a good example. Abba Kyari committed hush puppy, you know, crime. Hush puppy, you know, is there. Every other person that committed hush puppy crime, they keep giving you news, just like the one on Twitter. They gave you news. They have apprehended them with the help of the EFCC and this and that. But Abba Kyari, why did EFCC, all of them, not help in order to apprehend Abba Kyari? Is EFCC not investigating fraud like the one of Hush Puppy Abba Kyari or Hush Puppy Kyari? They did not extradite or help FBI, you know, to hand Abba Kyari to them, or to investigate Abba Kyari. They did not. But every other person, EFCC, you know, people must answer for their crime. But I want to ask them, why is there some life more? Why are they more human, or why is some people more human than others in the zoo? Why is some people more human than others in Nigeria? That's my question. I don't condone their evil, but all of them must answer. Why are you? Because this person is from Igbo extraction. Once they do their mistake, you carry them. But when the other ones do their mistake, no. They will be petting them, carrying them over, you know, trying to, you know, protect them. Because there are people who are seen as more human in Nigeria than the others. And we that are seen as less than animal, we say no to being there. We want to leave you because you don't love us. You never cared for us. You see us as less than animal that needs to be killed. Then that Operation Crocodile need to smile at their grave. You know, that is exactly what they see us to be. And you want to tell us to sit in that same contraption and looking at our young people being perished in the hands of those who sworn an allegiance to protect them. In the hands of those who took an oath of office to protect them. Does it mean that there is no, this oath of office that is, you know, people are taking up and down? I know the consequences is that you, under oath, you say you sworn to protect these people, but you did not. That is a crime. Now, I know that there is no spiritual backup in the oath of office of the politicians. They are just there to use it against you in court of law. And knowing that the Nigeria government does not know court or law, you know, they will not understand that you have taken oath of office in order to protect these people, but you went back and killed them. Who is paying for that crime? Who is going to pay for the crime of Dave Umahi? Who is going to pay for the crime of Hope Uzodinma? Who is actually answerable to this crime? What crime was committed prior 1967 to date? What crime? Who has been held accountable for that? Nobody. Nobody. And you want me not to be angry? I am mad. I am actually very, very mad when it comes to, you know, when I flash back, when I look around me, see that since, you know, since I was born, you know, nothing has changed. Rather, it is getting worse. That is the reason why I have zero tolerance to criminals. That is the reason why I have zero. When you talk about it, zero tolerance to saboteurs. And you want me to be smiling at them or not to be angry. Let us continue.
Ndị mpụ na ndị aghọsi wee pụtasịzi ya na-eme ihe dị na ya ofu ihe dịkwa ka ya bụ na o nwere ihe ndị IPOB na-eme. Enwere ike izi mmadụ si ya jee mụọ agụ ụla, ịghọtago, amụ agụ ụla, ikibe mkpu, inwe ike ijide onye ahụ, ha agọnarụ onye ahụ.
Yeah, and when on IPOB, when you are in IPOB, you send people to go and get a slap, or you send people to go and do crime, just like you send them to go and get killed by Nigeria operatives, security operatives in Nigeria in the name of movement, in the name of protest, knowing that they will kill them. So you have now, you have given to us your character, your lifestyle, your life orientation. That's what you just said now. I hope you are paying attention. You will hear so you send them to go and protest. They kill them, you're gonna refer. That is what you are here to do. And that is what you are doing. You're gonna refer. Because he ban off he claim of a victim. Oh, who killed this person? Who did this? And that is how you just confessed. That's what you just confessed. Let us continue.
Ịghọtago? Nya na ọ bụrụ na Nnamdi Kanu ma na ọ bụrụ onye anwa na-eme ihe a, mana ihe okwu ekwu dị n'akwụkwọ. Ya pụtakwa ndị ọkaikpe na-eje afịa, ndị welitesiri isi na be anyị na-ejegasị n'afịa. Ya were ọnụ ya kwuo, ana ọ na-ezi ha ozi, ha jecha opụta ozie ha ozi. Kedu ihe kpatara na Nnamdi amasị na ihe a na-emenụ na aka ya dọrọ ya sepụsị ya, ya were ọnụ ya kwuo ya.
Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Somebody that is not even given an opportunity to change his clothes. He is not given an opportunity to change his clothes. And through his lawyers, he told us to cancel sit at home. Are you paying attention? He told us to cancel sit at home. You will not hear from that one. You will not hear it. He told us to cancel sit at home because the enemy like you will use it against the struggle. We canceled sit at home. The enemy like you keep promoting it to avoid this, what is going on today. You did not see that to feed these people that are looking for, that kept you on a witness box indirectly of High Court, Federal High Court, Abuja. That is your witness box you are standing right now. You did not talk about that, but you want him, somebody that does not have access to change his clothes, is the person now you want them. How is he gonna do it? Why don't you go and see him? Give him a phone. Bring him to the media. Everybody wants it. Do you think you are the only one who wants it? Do you think that we never wanted it, but we've been preaching what he is telling us, that we should maintain discipline and we should keep, being law abiding? And we've been, preaching it. We've been showing it to the world. You didn't see it. Why don't you, Uchemofo, send one nigga or one nigga on Pagi or Maggie, go and see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, give him a Facebook to say it, and see if he is not going to say it. All you people know is to come around to sell propaganda, talk rubbish. You don't think about the implication of what you are doing. You don't think about the consequences of what you have done. You come here. I swear, I promise you, if people like me, you come to give a witness against me, I will destroy you, because you don't know what, to say. You don't have any evidence. You are just there to sell lies, to talk rubbish. You are now calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Tell the DSS. Why did you not tell the DSS to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu online to tell us the treatment he's been getting from there? And as well as tell us, that we should be law abiding. Why don't you advise your DSS, accomplices? You cannot. You cannot. Because if you go to the bush, you hit. You come out in the open. Who hit this thing? Who did this? The same way you and your DSS operate in the zoo. Whether you mention the people you claim that is recruiting small boys in their whatever apparatus, I am going to expose them. Whether you say it or not, I am going to expose those who are those. If for all you are beating around the bush, you don't even have any vital information, and you just going to deceive the gullibles. Not, of course, not intellectuals. Let us continue. You want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come to Facebook? Hey! Black. Ndisi Oji. Since you are supporting the zoo government today, why don't you advise those who are in charge of holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to give him Iru Akwukwo to tell the people who are committing this crime to stop it? Because the last time I checked, he will be very happy to speak to the world. He will be very happy to tell us to call all these criminals using his name to stop. The last time I checked. Have you checked? No, you haven't. But you come here to present that he should come and say it. He should come and say what, Uchemofo? What exactly do you want him to come and say? That he said through the legal team. If you want him to say more, direct this your message. Tell BBC Igbo to go to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Since they are journalists from UK, they want to bring people who don't know to question them. Instead of bringing people that knows to question them, why don't they, as a journalist, go to DSS to see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Why can't they go as a journalist to see the Mazen? They have a journalism license. They have. And they have the jurisdiction to do so. Why can't they interview Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out after court proceeding? But they're always first to be in court. Why are they not doing so? Now you are telling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to go on the social media, to go to talk rubbish. You are talking rubbish. At least the one that the zoo will trust and the UK, which is the colonial, will trust. Why can't they go to the DSS and tell DSS there is a problem there? And these people are claiming, and some people like you are claiming that it is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And they say that the only way the problem will stop is to tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to speak to the world and tell us, those who are doing this, you and you. You should desist from using the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB. You people are this, and that. Why can't you do it? BBC, you can. BBC, you can. Why don't you do it? You are protecting the zoo. And you are sabotaging IPOB by picking up this guy. You are sabotaging IPOB. And you call yourself BBC Igbo. Let us continue.
Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ikwu na ihe ikwu na ikwukwazi ihe niile na-eme ọ na-afa ka ọ dị. Ịghọtago?
Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ikwu na ife ikwu na ikwukwazi, can you listen to this moron? Are you paying attention to this moron? Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ikwu na ife ikwu na ikwukwazi. But you are in the public domain. You are in social media. You that will be able to say it. Why don't you come and call those using his name? That we that have that, merit to use his name, because he knows we cannot use his name to constitute nuisance. We cannot use his name to commit crime. We cannot use his name to go contrary to the law. but we can defend our land. We can defend our land. We can defend our land using his name. We don't use his name to commit crime. So we are the people who have that right to talk about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We are the people who have the truth or information as per what UBBC want to know about whatever that is going on. Because we've been shouting on top of our voice, we've been crying on top of our voice that there are infiltrators, they are all over the place, parading themselves in the name of as ESN, parading themselves as IPOB. They are, you did not hear that. Rather, you went to interview infiltrator instead of interviewing the IPOB, the people, the brand that they want to destroy. Instead of it is like ShopRite now. When ShopRite arrived in Nigeria, if there is a pirated ShopRite or things, branding ShopRite brand, piracy or pirated, then someone is selling it. Are you going to conduct your investigation from those who don't like ShopRite or from those who are, manufacturing that thing, or to know if it is original? Or you are going to ShopRite with that brand to confirm whether this thing that the people branded ShopRite is original? What are you supposed to do? Are you going to ask the competitor of ShopRite whether ShopRite, this is a brand, or this is original brand or is a fake brand? Or you going to ask the people who owns the brand? No, you cannot. But you move around so fast, interviewing, those that they are sabotaging IPOB. You think you don't know. You think we don't know. This is a confirmation. This is a confirmation. BBC Igbo, if you want to come clean, you come clean. If you want to beat around the bush, keep beating around the bush. Okay? If you want to come clean, you come clean. Otherwise, you keep beating around the bush. And we will continue to call you evil until you do the right thing. Let us continue.
Anyị ga-alụzi na izo na-etinye isi anyị ka na n'ụkwụ maka na obodo a dị mma, okwu obodo anyị.
Obodo nke one. Have you seen this guy? Have you seen this guy who told you no obodo a na-emegbu ya? He told you no obodo a na-emegbu ya, that this country is is intimidating and destroying him. But now he is telling you that if this country is good, it is obodo, it is our country. Obodo a dị mma, ọkwa obodo anyị. Obodo nke one ka ị na-ekwu okwu ya. Kedu obodo ị na-ekwu okwu ya, Uche Mofo?
Ọ dị njọ, ọ bụkwakwa anyị nwa ka ọ dị elu.
Otu n'ime ihe nchọrọ ịjụ gị bụ, kedu ka obi dị gị? Ama m na ikwupụtago ya kpọmkwem. Etu obi dị gị ịhụ na mbụ isobu na ndị otu na-akwado nnwere onwe Biafra nọ nke a na-akpọ IPOB. Nakwa etu ihe sizi dị ugbu a, etu IPOB dịzi kịta. Kedu ka obi dị gị maka nke a? Aga m ajụkwa gị ajụjụ ọzọ. IPOB ekwuola kwamgbe na ọ bụghị ha bụ ndị otu unknown gunmen.
We have said it very, very many times that we are not, those criminals that you are calling or talking about. We have said it so many times. Now let's hear what you have to say, Uche Mofo.
Ebe ma ndị uwe ojii ma gọọmenti Nigeria na-atụ ha aka maka nke a na-echezi onye kwuo ibi ekwuo, kedu nke bụ eziokwu, kedu nke abụghị eziokwu, kedu ihe inwe ikwu banyere mkpamkpa na-akpa n'ọwụwa anyanwụ a na-atụ otu IPOB aka, ọkachasị nke anọ a bụ otu ndị a na-akpọ unknown gunmen, ndị amaghị ama na-ebugharị egbe. Ya bụ ihe m chọrọ ịjụ gị.
Na mbụ, ajụjụ nke mbụ ịjụ bụ etu obi dị m anọ bụ IPOB mechaa pụọ. obi adọrọ m mma maka na ihe a bụ mbọ agbalụ agba kpọkọtasịa ndị.
Did you hear that? He said that he is not happy for leaving IPOB. And since he is not happy for leaving IPOB, his primary goal now is to destroy IPOB. Obi adịrị ya mma na enyeli ọsọ n'ebe ọ chọ imebi ife anyị dozili edozi. Now, remember, it is always those when they want to bring in their criminal agenda. Once you sideline them, they become the real enemy to the struggle. They become the bonky enemy to the struggle. Those, he made it clear, he is not happy. So he is now giving his testimony based on his emotion, based on his mood, not based on the fact or based on the truth, but based on his emotion, how he feels. Are you listening and are you paying attention? That is exactly what it is. In a court of law, that you are now constructively giving them this evidence or this your testimony, you are supposed to be charged for lying under this or for this honorable court, because you are giving a false testimony. You are giving emotional testimony. You are committing a perjury. Let us continue.
Ndị mmadụ enyere aka ma nke ejere n'ụkwụ ma nke ekwu n'ọnụ ma ndị be anyị ndị Naịjirịa gburu n'ụzọ ezighi ezi. Ịghọtago? Ya ihe niile nchechacha ihe niile a obi adọrọ m mma. Nke bụ dịkwa ka nwanne ejogbu onwe bụ na ihe kpata mmụọ ji wee pụọ na IPOB bụ ntụ na aghụghọ Nnamdi Kanu webata. Emechakwuo mmadụ na-eche ama anya mwa bụ Uche Mefọ, mmadụ asị na mụnwa na-alụ ọrụ megide Biafra, na na-eje anata ndị gọọmenti ego, na na-alụ ọrụ mụ na ndị MI5, mụ na ndị DSS, mụ na ndị politicians na-alụ ọrụ. Nnamdi Kanu furu ihe niile a, o wee hibe ndị a na-akpọ anyị IPOB media warriors, mana ha na-eyi izuzi afọ na-abụghị afọ ha na-akpọ fake account. Ehibesie ha na mpọ si metọsịa Uche Mefọ. Uche Mefọ na
Who are those? Or do you have any evidence to show that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, told his media warrior or the media warrior to destroy the name of Uche Mefọ? Have you ever heard? No. Do you have any evidence to present now that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said we should maybe have Uche Mefọ, and yet you see somebody like me, which you people called aggressive broadcaster? I have never called you. I have never have your time. Only a few days when you started this your criminal activities. because you are lying, and you are lying against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You are lying against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Someone is still saying no sound, but I can see I have a sound. I have a sound, but someone is still saying there is no sound. I have a sound. Let me confirm from this other device. I have a sound. I have a sound. It was no sound before. Okay. Thank you very much, Dixon Iroko and Chukwu Dubem na Uzoma. Thank you very much. And thank you also for those who said no sound. We must continue. We must continue. So if there is anybody whom Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have given a mandate, assignment, you are very, very inconsequential, to compare to what we have time for. We have time for things that have time for us. We never had time for Uchemofo. Why would we start blackmailing Uchemofo? For what reason? People felt that you have led this struggle to where you are not supposed to back down. You have led this struggle for where you are not supposed to be a saboteur. You have led this struggle because people have died under your command. You are not supposed to derail. Why did you derail? Everything you say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think Mazen Nnamdi Kanu talks about you? He can make reference because he loved you so much. He loved you so much. He can make reference with you. But you derailed. Because and you expect those you commanded before to come and tell you, I salute you. You after leading people to die on a protest, now you derailed. I salute you, Uchemofo. You are a good man. You should check if somebody tell you that, you should know that there is something fundamentally wrong with that person's brain, or their brain is not functional. You cannot, keep motivating people, fight for your freedom, do this for we this is how we are going to do it. Tomorrow you derail, leaving them behind. Is that not criminal? Let us actually continue. Let us continue.
Awanya, si meto Uchemefo, si bueji na aja, mwankome mwankone emero, itinye na radio, tinye na nke ndị ode akwụkwọ, newspaper ma journal ma video a na-emegasị ihe onyonyo na Facebook, ọba akwụkwọ ma YouTube. Ihe a wee wuo ebe ọbụla afọ Uchemefo kịta. Uchemefo bụ Sabo, Uchemefo bụ arụ mere Igbo, Uchemefo mebi Biafra, Uchemefo na ndị iro na-arụ. Mana ihe niile ọ nwere nke bụ eziokwu. O nwekwara ndị a na-akpọkwa afọ ahụ, ọ bụ sọsọ mụnwa, ịghọtago? Mana ọ bụ ndị a na-agbafa sị na ndị otu Uchemefo na ha mebisi Biafra. Mụnwa wee na-asị na onwe ka nsi wee chee echiche gaa ije wee kwukwuo n'ọnụ gbasara megide Biafra. Anyị Biafra megide m. Ihe niile m chere n'ụwa anyị aga n'arụ. Ọnwụkwa na o nwere ihe m mee, o wee bụ n'ọbụ ọkụ ọchịchọ.
No. No, don't say it like that. Only megide Biafra. Megide Biafra. Number one, if you want to swear, because you're already under oath, you can say, if you have derailed from IPOB, and if you have done anything against IPOB, Biafra megidegi. Because you might be calling Biafra Biafra. Even those the politicians, they are Biafrans. The politicians are Biafrans. Are they not? So why would you say whether you have Mefe Megide Biafra? Talk about the organization that you led. You led IPOB. You were leader in IPOB. Talk about IPOB. Because you might decide not to lead IPOB again after people must have died under your watch. You go and collect money, you cash in, you go and do your things. And you believe, no, you haven't made it the IPOB or what we believe in. You haven't done anything against them. So if you want to take your oath, do it rightly, do it correctly, so that tomorrow when something happens to you, you will know where it is coming from. You worked under IPOB. Everybody that call themselves that is in this, south, southern eastern region, they are all Biafrans. So why are you talking about them? You have sinned against the struggle, IPOB. The struggle led by IPOB. You have sinned against that struggle. There are other Biafrans who are biased. There are a few of them. You will tell me that if you have ever done anything against them. Who are you actually talking about when it comes to Biafra? Be specific. Don't deceive us. You people are bastardizing the things that keep us strong. Our ordinana. You people are bastardizing it. And we don't tolerate it. Let us continue.
Aka ka eji wee sị n'uche na fọmenka ihe niile ahụ ya sị na ya sobekwara ebelu m akwụ ime obi kpee ekpere wee bụọ IPOB ọnụ ana m ekwu ya wee kwuo na IPOB ama aga n'iru
ikpere ekpere n'ime obi wee bụọ IPOB ọnụ wee kwuo na IPOB ama aga n'iru because na ekpere ga ama work. Ekperegi is not working. Your prayer, you say you prayed in your heart and curse IPOB and say IPOB will never achieve what they are looking for. That is the meaning of Amaganiru. So now, the same IPOB now, you come because if that is the reason why you put as a physical. Or maybe you feel you can eat your cake and still have it. You've been paying more biggie all this while that you say that you are quiet. That is exactly what we are talking about. Underground job. Underground job. You've been doing it. It is not working. That is the reason why you want to because in Kimobi I walk. That is exactly what you are doing. Did anybody tell you that in IPOB are there Ganiru? Yeah? Is there anybody? Of course, you know that non Ganiru. That is why that is the reason why you are not praying physically. This is the type of that is the type. Let us continue.
Maka asị niile a asị maka mpụ niile a emekọbasị wee sị na mbe eso wee hibe IPOB okwu ọnụ m dị ile maka na o nwere ihe ma aka m dị ọcha ya bụ na obi adọrọ m mma etu mbọ niile agbakọbasị ka IPOB wee gaa n'ihu ma elu niile atụnyesị agatụkọsịa ihe niile ọ bụrụ mpụ na aghụghọ na igwe egbe na igbusisi ndị be anyị na igbo ndị mmadụ ebubo ka anyị ji wee nweta Biafra.
That is the reason why you went ahead and started working against IPOB. Because your plan did not work in IPOB. Your plan to be, did not work. That is the reason why. That is the reason why. Or your plan to control Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not work. That is the reason why now you have confirmed it that you are against IPOB. You have confirmed it now. You just made the confirmation. You signed it that you are against IPOB. And yet you want to talk about IPOB. Are you talking about IPOB based on you being against IPOB? Or are you talking about IPOB based on a neutral person or a neutral body who knows the activities of IPOB? Or are you talking about IPOB because of your premonition? Or are you talking about IPOB against IPOB in order to get your revenge? I made mention 4 things, if I'm not mistaken. Which one? All of them. All of them is the reason why you are fighting IPOB. Let us continue.
ya kwụrụ ọtọ Biafra ama abịa. Anyị kwesịkwara ịma na anyị nwere ndị ilo na Naịjirịa. Na Naịjirịa achọrọ ka anyị gaa n'ihu. Ọ bụzie na anyị ketewe aka anyị, ọ bụ inyere ndị ilo anyị aka ka e wee gbutọpụ. Anyị fụrụ ihe anaghị eme kịta. Na anyị eme Naịjirịa ọ dịka Somalia. Mana ọ bụ anyị Igbo ana Biafra ka anaghị eme kịta ka ọ dịka Somalia.
Are you paying attention? Are you listening? I hope you are seeing him dropping the bombshell, coming to where I want him to come to, actually. He is telling you, under his leadership, he preached the same thing. He preached the same thing. But today, now, he is telling you, Nigeria, Somalia. Why were you leading? When you were hearing it, you were still leading until you derail. Now you realize this was what we were saying before. Let us continue.
Mana ụmụ ihe a bụ ihe ọ ga-abụ nnu ka a na-ekwu mgbe m nọ na IPOB. Anede mụ asị mba na anyị emeghala ihe a. Ihe a na-eme ụkwụ a na-azụ n'ọdụ.
Because you are a double agent. You are a double agent. Before you join IPOB, what was it about? Command and control. Central command. Because you want to be the central command, you become a double agent. And the only reason why you become a double agent, that is how you become a double agent. So that you will be, entertaining politicians while calling yourself leader in IPOB, entertaining the Sioux while calling yourself a freedom fighter. You are saying it yourself, of course. You are saying it yourself because that is actually where what you are saying is heading to.
Obia kpata eji wee onye fu uche na fọ osiri nwoke a obiakwa so si chụpụ ya ka ọ pụọ. O nwere onye chụrụ na IPOB o. Ma n'ọzi mgbe Nnamdi bido na-eme mpụ na-emekọwasị ụmụ ihe ma nke ọ na-eme na-eso omeme ka mmalụ. Emecha ọ bụrụ n'afọ m mụ ka a akpọ deputy jee kwuo okwu mpụta na-ekwu ihe ma na-amarọ.
Onwere onye chụgị na IPOB, which means in idowe Bible welosiga. Idowe Bible welosiga. You have decided, since you cannot call the shot in IPOB, let me go and follow the enemy and sabotage IPOB. I will, get something. Because you know that IPOB is volunteers. You volunteer yourself. Are you listening? And what are you talking at this volunteer movement? Nobody, there is nobody who chased you away from this voluntary movement. You chased yourself because you don't want to volunteer anymore, because they are not dancing to your, to your tone. One side with the politicians, one side with the struggle. You decide to go where you will benefit more. That's what you did. That's exactly what you did. And you are here now to come and talk about IPOB. Under what circumstances? Under, what right or jurisdiction do you have to talk about IPOB?
Mpụta na-azọ na-agụ agụgụ ihe ma na-amarọ. Nye ọ karịa etu a ka o si wee karịa mụ wee sị na ma anọzi na IPOB. Ịghọtago? Nye ọ bụ ihe nwute nke anwa dị iche. Ihe gbasara ihe bụ ndị a na-akpọ unknown gunmen. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọ bụrụ etu ihe si wee dị kịta ọ bụrụ sọ ndị IPOB na-eme mpụ anaghị afụ n'ala Igbo ịghọtago mana onye bidolie
so na ịmachali mana onye bidolia bụgụnwa onye bidolia bụgụnwa because they just show us the proof because na onye bidolia bụgụnwa onye bidolia bụgụnwa are you, is it not you? It is you who started it, and you started it. You bugo n'ime ọhịa, you boptazian outside na ajukedo ebulu. That's what you did. You killed inside the bush. You come out to the road and you are screaming, "Who killed? Who killed? Who did this?" Onye ebulu, onye ebulu.
Na-eme mpụ anaghị afụ n'ala Igbo ịghọtago mana onye bidolie nyere ndị mmadụ obi isi ike ka emebie bụ Nnamdi Kanu nke ọ na-ekwu ihe niile a ana m agwụ ya kwụsị ihe a o nwere etu a ga-esi wee jee ihe a.
Nwokem, where is the proof that Nena Agwe kwụsị ife a? Where is the proof that you told him to stop it? When he wanted me for, where is your proof to say if the Facebook kick you out, you bring yourself back in? Because I can see they have started kicking people out. If they kick you out, you bring yourself back in. Or you go to YouTube, Judge Money Blog Africa to watch it. If they kick you out, bring yourself back in. Now, I want to ask you now. You in Agwe Akusifa. Where is your proof that in Agwe Akusifa, that is the reason why Eji Chwagi? Or that is the reason why Eji Lapo IPOB? Or it does a inkechi polyforma? Or you just Bible Walosiga? Which one? There is no proof. In Agwe, where? Why did you not tell us that in Agwe Mboga defend one where? Mbona Eboge Kumoku. Makana, he is where he cannot, defend himself. You are telling us in Agwe. Why did you not say in Agwe all these years? Since you know that they are doing arrow, why did you not come out to tell us that they are doing arrow all these years? It means you, Uchamofo, you are a common criminal who does not deserve anybody's respect. And before the law and everywhere. You knew. And you know you don't like the activities. You come out, you kept quiet. Let us continue.
N'anya dị ije na ekwuo maka Biafra tata ndị be anyị niile ekwetago maka Biafra emechago mgbasa ozi niile a ga-eme ndị mmadụ ekweta na anyị ga-eje ya bụ ije na anyị enwere onwe anyị. Ihe ọzọ anyị ga-emezi kịta bụ ịba ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị ka anyị wee ihe niile a na-ekwu.
Ihe ọzọ ị ga-emezi na ịba politics. Did you hear that? Next thing, which means you've been working with the politician. You'll be in a role with the politicians, in order to make the IPOB struggle a political gain. A political gain and game. That is the reason why. Now you have confessed. For the first time, you have confessed. You want us to ban Dolondolo politics. You want us to be politicians or make IPOB now a political party so that Uchemofo will come and say, I am coming out for governor. I am coming out for presidency. Under the structure of neocolonialism, and that is exactly what you are saying. So the reason why you left IPOB, because we refuse to ban Dolondolo Chichi. We refuse to join politics. Okuge kwolo onwe Uchemofo. Okuge kwolo onwe. You have exposed yourself. You have exposed yourself. All of you watching, I want you to know this man have exposed himself. This guy just exposed himself. That the reason why he left IPOB is because we refuse to join on Dolondolo Chichi. We refuse to join politics. That is the reason why he left. Because he wants to be a politician. Like I told you, there is nothing good a politician will do for you in this struggle. Anybody who have political mindset, anybody who will have ondolondolo chichinisia, agaghị enye gị anything n'ife a na-eme na this IPOB. Ifefa ga-enye gị bụ ọnwụ. Ifefa ga-enye gị bụ ele gị. Omenụkọ nwa, omenụkọ, ndị a bụ omenụkọ. Omenụkọ bụ nwa izu ọgụ lele olu. Ndị a bụ omenụkọ. The things fall apart. Oh, for us to live our truth to go and join politics. Tomorrow now you will want to be a president, or you will tell another person, no, you sabotage another person for you to be a president. That's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. Let us continue.
The politicians, ndị Abuja na-eweta ha etinye ha akọ anyị ji n'isi n'ọbụzi ndị nke anyị ya ewekọ ụlọ ma ebe a na-emepụta iwu ma ebe a na-ekpe ikpe ihe niile gbasara ndị be anyị ka anyị wee ewepụtabazi atụmatụ ga na-eme ka ndị be anyị na-aga n'ihu. Ya bụ democratic process anyị banye ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị banye politics na ana Biafra.
Alụ. Hey! So this is what, so this is exactly the reason why you left IPOB, because we refused to join ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị. The same ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị ka Hope Uzodimma ji egbu our people in Imo State. The same politics ka Dave Umahi ji were ọchịchị owin ho na-egbu ndị mmadụ for Fulani. The same ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị arụ ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị fa na-eme bụ the reason why anyị ji chie rapụ ebe anyị nọ. Nyanwa bụ the same ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị na isi ka anyị banye Uche Mofo. The same ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị ka isi ka anyị banye. Hey, do you know the meaning of what you are saying? You want to use us to be your voting, you want to use us to be your voting number. You want to use us to be your voting number, Temofo. Hi. I hope you people have known exactly. Because now when we talk about it, it becomes like a propaganda. Ofuku na struggle, ofuku na politics. Ofuku na struggle, ofuku na nkende politicians. That's what he is doing. The same thing people he's working with in the name of autopilot are doing today. They will be acting as if they are doing it. But you don't know they are doing nothing. That is the reason why they have raised fund again. They have started calling on, telling you radio will be open in Enugu State. Radio will be open this place and this place. Whenever you raise fund, that is your fund for ESN. How come that whenever you raise for ESN, radio will be open? They are the same people. Let us continue.
The House of Rep members, wepụta ndị gọvanọ, wepụta ndị ọzọ niile dị iche iche. Anyị asị ndị be anyị.
Uche Mofo bịakwanụ zọọ gọvanọ. Uche Mofo, you should have told us that Nichi is a governor. Then we know where you are standing. You didn't tell us, but you call our people to go and die behind the mic in the name of this struggle. It was not in the name of democracy or politics. Under this struggle, command and control, you called our people to go to meet their death. You go there. Even did alumeli Igbo Uche Mofo. Okwagu confess ya. Akpobenga alumeli Igbo before. Mana afugom na eba alumeli Igbo. Iba alumeli Igbo. If you did not confess, like I told you, the reason why you will bring they will confess without you knowing. Onya ba alumeli Igbo indeed. And from today alumeli Igbo kai gana akpogi. No wonder. This is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been passing through. Nnamdi Kanu this and Nnamdi Kanu that. This is what he is been passing through. BBC Igbo, have you seen now the reason why this guy left IPOB? Because he wants us to build a political party. He wants to use us as a political number to go and join governor of Ebos, forgetting that people have died in the struggle. If we wanted a political game, we're supposed to go that route from the beginning. Ayabronde conning people. We are not conning people. We know what we want, we go for it. We know what we want. We are not connish people. Conning is not what we are. You have just confessed. I received a cut video of you, but I decided to look for your full video because I know that I will get more from it. I will get more from it. Let us continue.
And I get to you, only Nigeria game. Makana, Ndo Biafra, and the buy a Quetaguna Makana Biafra. Ashen de buy Hano Duno. Hano Duno. Only has a hammer. Eme. Mano was a guinea, you Kenny now, was a guinea pataze, name a bano chichi. He no do see any titi about may I be now wasn't buying Ken. Aju, as soon as you when I'm my age. More or simba. You got to go. So now, unknown gunmen, Nambu, Obunda IPOB, Vidolia, ESN. Obuhama Bundu Vido, Bue, Baliva, as soon as I told the Fulani headsman. Mwaneti, and the Fulani headsman, able truck load, Nahano na Ubo Lokoma Mankewa.
Did you see another way? This idiot, I must tell you, have you seen how this idiot, I must call him an idiot because that's what he is. Have you seen another way of incriminating himself? He said that this unknown gunman started with, ESN. How can people who are unknown start with known people? How can people who, these are unknown, ESN are known, and you say that these people are these people? How can you to go and impose a brand that is not created by, ShopRite to say that ShopRite owns it? How can? Now, because you have not told us exactly where you say people are recruiting children. There is a video, but unfortunately, I didn't find the full video, but I am going to present this exact same one that I have. I'm going to present it. Now, I am presenting it in order for you to see. The first time where they presented this boy, I don't know whether he's a boy, or he's a small man, or he's a small old man, or he's a small body, big engine. I don't know whom he is, but all I know that I have seen that video. With myself, I even thought it was ESN. I thought it was ESN. Because we don't lie. Only to keep asking questions. They took advantage of the day ESN had their anniversary. And I am going to tell you who made this video to go viral. I am going to tell you the people who made that video to go viral. Let us start with this. I am going to pause with Uchemafo, but we are going to hear this full video just after this.
Briefly introduce yourself. Tell us more.
I want you to ask yourself a question. Guys, pay very good attention. Share this video. Let's bring this to light. Let's actually bring this to light. Because we've been writing it. No one, try to pay attention. No one wants to believe it. Because these politicians, they will find every possible means to sabotage IPOB. Now I want you to pay very good attention to this video. And when you are paying this attention to this video, check the background of this video. Let me see if I can't expand it more. I am not able to expand it more, but I want you to look closer to your screen. Look closer to your screen when you are looking at this video. There is something we want to find out. There is something we want to find out. Number one thing that we want to find out is right in front of you. ESN does not do a video where they show their face. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? ESN does not make a video or start conducting interview. Of course, you heard where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, you should not contact ESN, men on the ground. You cannot contact men on the ground. So how come this man on the ground start conducting, interview, showing their faces? The last time I checked, they don't show their faces. Now listen to it. Now from the showing of the faces of this Janjaweed in front of your screen, from him showing his face on this Janjaweed in front of your screen, then you will know who these people are. If you are not able to pick up who these people are, if you pick up whom these people are, comment it, I will place it on the screen. If you are not able to know, I am going to tell you, whom these people are, because I pick up a lot of things in this video. I picked up things in this video. Pay very good attention. You will pick it up as well. Why I am analyzing it.
About yourself, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, sir. Please, can you briefly introduce yourself? Tell us more about yourself, sir.
Yeah. This is Commander Bravo Alpha. As you can see, we are here today to celebrate our.
I want you to check the body language of this guy who called himself ESN. Check his body language. Because whoever that is videoing this, they already know that there is something that is not supposed to be shown on a video. Like I've been telling you since 7 months ago, that there are people who will parade themselves as ESN. Tina Sanworu also came and said it, that the criminals and the infiltrators started telling us that these are ESN because their plan is to sabotage ESN since they could not hijack ESN to use it as a political militia wings. I hope you are paying attention. Now, from the body language of this guy who is claiming to be ESN, the video he is taking is actually, he is not actually confident. He is now trying to use his body to cover some things that the video is showing that, the video is not supposed to show. I want you to just pay very good attention. Then you will pick it up. Listen.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, sir. Please, can you briefly introduce yourself? Tell us more about yourself, sir.
Yeah. This is Commander Bravo Alpha. As you can see, we are here today to celebrate our 1-year anniversary.
Okay.
So people have made it possible for us to be here today.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
But let's continue.
How can you tell us the success of this 1 year of ESN in Biafra land?
I would have liked to speak in a Igbo language, which is our mother language.
Okay.
But because the world is listening, I will also address myself.
Imagine ESN telling you the world is listening. Imagine ESN granting interview. Under whose command? Under whose command? Let us continue to pay attention, because when we tell you there are infiltrators, there are people who want to sabotage this from within. They want to duplicate everything that you have in order to use that same thing you have to sabotage what you have. Let us continue. Hey, somebody picked it up. Somebody picked it up. Somebody picked it up even before we are finished. Our people are very, very intelligent. Our people are very, very intelligent. There is something I want to also to see before we will actually confirm what you said. If I need to let us continue. Pay very good attention. Pay very good attention.
I've been recording a lot of success since its existence. After
these are no to hope or them. Oh wait, these are no to hope or them. I hope you are paying attention. No to hope or them. And he talks even like hope or them. He behaves like hope or them. I want you to pay very, very good attention so that you will see what I am saying.
The day of the launching last year, which is December 12, 2020, just a year today, we have successfully. Last year, which is December 12, 2020, just a year today, we have successfully driven all the Fulani terrorists in our.
Now, here I want you to be checking the background, and the people who are around. Check the background, those who are far, who believe that the camera is not picking them up. Check the one that will also come to the back of this guy. Now you will see the action. Listen, look at it, pay attention.
Out of the entire eastern region. But they have colluded with the Nigerian military to still come and terrorize our people. The world can bear us witness that they keep on burning people's houses with no reasons, killing innocent people, arresting many.
Did you see that guy coming with a different regalia, with a different uniform? Have you seen that guy? Now watch and pay more attention when he comes closer, acting like he is aiming at something. This is where the DSS in Imo State do their competency. This is their shooting range. This is their shooting range. I want you to pay attention to that guy. Did you see that jacket that just walked past? This is the shooting range. This is their shooting range. I don't know if you understand what a shooting range is. A shooting range is where they practice on how to, handle a firearm. Where they go practice on how to aim at a firearm, using a firearm to aim. This is their shooting range. I hope you saw that jacket. Let me bring it back a little bit for you to see it. I hope you are seeing that jacket. I hope you are seeing that jacket. And I hope you are seeing he is wearing a different thing from other people. Now, let us move it. I hope you saw it. Did you see it? Okay. We continue.
Have tried within their power.
Now what?
To drive all of them away and to make sure that there is peace in the entire eastern region.
Now what? I hope you see that guy who is aiming at something. You saw him. Now you will see how this guy, the one that is doing the talking, how he will use his body to try to block the guy who is showing what is wearing or what is written in their clothes. He is trying to use his body to block it, acting like a guy man, acting like he is clever. But he doesn't know that no kunaja wala na naija wala na. Pay very good attention for you to obtain or for you to pick up what I am talking about.
Especially in also that have been a place of terrorism since over 2 months now.
Now what?
They have successfully driven them out. At least this December, our people celebrate both their masquerade and the other things.
Did you see how they moved the video? Is this a moving video? Did you see how they shifted the video because they are blowing their cover? Did you see how they shifted the video? They are blowing their cover. I hope you saw how they shifted from it. From that same guy kneeling there, targeting at something to show you that is a shooting range for somebody, for some DSS, you know, that is a shooting range where they are. They now, how much is blue beret? How much is black and black, whatever what they are wearing? For you to understand that they are at work. They want to sabotage ESN. And the people who made this video, you know, to go viral on social media are the autopilot. In the name, they are celebrating 1 year anniversary of ESN. Because every time ESN, because they know that once you hear ESN, you become so stupid and gullible. That is the reason why. In order to prove a point, they brought you a video. Have you ever seen ESN taking a video? Have you ever seen ESN showing their faces? Have you ever seen ESN granting an interview? Have you ever? But watch what happened here now. Pay attention to what happened here. Pay very good attention to what happened here. I hope you saw what that guy is wearing there. I hope you saw. When they see that thing is showing in the video, they started moving the video. Did you see that? Did you see the movement?
People celebrate both their masquerade and the other things.
Now I want you to see the movement while I am telling you. Let me pause his sound. Now see the movement. Are you seeing the movement? See the way he saw that now that person is being shown. They moved the camera quickly. They moved the camera quickly, facing somewhere else. Now they are acting like they are showing the background. They are acting as if they are showing the background. When have you ever seen ESN led by Mazen Namdekano or IPOB taking a photo, bringing themselves to social media? Have you seen now they have moved it? He moved himself back. You can see exactly what is going on. I am going to allow it to see, for you to, you know, see the rest of the thing, because it's a very, very short video. It is a very, very short video.
I hope and I know very well that the world is listening. We are making it very clear that we have.
I hope if you recall, if you are able to recall, one time when sit at home, when the DOS announced sit at home, are you able to recall when the DOS announced sit at home first time? Did you see that guy who came out to tell you it was, I am happy, Chukwu restore me, we are live and direct, they have burned my boss, they have burned everything, you know, I am happy to be saved, come out with my life. Compare that person to this, if they are not the same people. Compare the presentation with this guy. Compare the presentation that time, the day of the first sit at home, you know, being, you know, that was given by the DOS. The same day, that guy come out showing you a burnt car, showing you people's car damaged, and they say it is a IPOB, that they are enforcing sit at home. Look at it. I want you to pay attention to the action of this guy and the way he is presenting it.
A lot of patience for Nigerian government. Let them do the needful by releasing our.
Nadia Ibe, you say someone will listen to me the whole day and will not, you know, learn anything. Why are you still listening to me when you are not learning anything? Are you not a fool? Are you not actually, and it's like you don't have anything to do. You are, jobless. You are jobless. That is the reason why you will claim that you will listen to me the whole day. You listen because you don't have ears to understand. You listen, you cannot learn anything because you are ET. In the class, when you go to class, those people who mostly sit at the back, that is people like you. They will sit in the class the whole day. They will take principal, teach many things, but they cannot learn anything from it. That is what you are. You are intellectual, sophisticated moron. That's what you are. If you don't like it, you should actually exit yourself from here. Did you see what she said? I should stop lying about ESN. Your name is Nadia Ibe. I should stop lying about ESN. These are autopiloters. These are all these autopiloters parading themselves. They are the people who made this video, who the DSS gave this video to make it go viral because they wanted to hijack the ESN and give it to politicians. That was their plan, and that was what they came for. They started sharing this video. They started circulating this video. Autopilot. And no one can say different from it. They are the ones who brought this video to social media. And apparently, these are not ESN. These are not ESN. So these are autopilot DSS. Let us continue. For you to understand whom autopilot is working for.
Okay. We are giving them a few days from now for them to release him because they have committed no offense. Self-defense is approved even in the United Nations law. Yes. We know our rights. Yes. And we know what to do. Enough is enough. Yes. Most of them have colluded with Fulani terrorists. Are you hearing? Innocent people of Imo State. Okay. Are you paying attention? We are telling the world today that we have endured enough. Mm-hmm. We have cried enough. Mm-hmm. Any more of killing of innocent people in the entire Biafran land will bring the world to their doorstep. Okay. We cannot fight a defensive war. I'm saying it very loud and clear for the world to hear me. Indeed. This is Ingiro speaking. ESN now coming to the media to threaten the world. ESN that was created to fight Fulani in the bush. Whatever this Janjaweed government, whatever you people are doing, you are dead on arrival. Because we are investigative and we know our own, and our own knows us. It is a Bible parable. We know our own, and our own knows us. That is exactly what you should know. So that when you are presenting all this propaganda, all these concocted lies, in order to pin down IPOB, you end up indicting yourself, because that is exactly what you will do. Same way Uchemofo come to castigate IPOB, he was once a commander. Now, he is now indicting himself. That's how it is. Any more of killing of innocent people in Biafran land, burning of their houses, we will bring the war to the Nigeria doorstep. We know all Nigeria politics, including Yerima Cheti. Since when was ESN created to taking war to people? Since when was ESN created to bring war to the zoo? Or they were created as a vigilante to protect our bushes? Since when were they created? The reason why they did this what they did. And you will see that same boy somewhere here. That same so-called boy somewhere here. You will see that same boy here. You will see that same boy here. Now they are coming out to tell you, we are going to bring the war to your doorstep. Only believe in the name of ESN. Ka ESN Anofia. Let us continue. Who is our youth president? Who will bring the war to your doorstep?
If anything happened to Mazin and the Carlo, hear us loud and clear. Fulani Caliphate, we burn down. The Fulani Caliphate, we burn
the
down.
ESN. Hey! Hello, Melibo. Hello, Melibo.
More than 50 million of
These are the people Efulefu you call ESN. Is it the Efulefu you call ESN? Hello, Melibo. Hello, Melo. Hello, Melo. No wonder you bring this boy, showing him all over the place, because Fulani terrorists, they do the same. Just because we expose what they do with their cow, we expose what they do with the guns, giving children to to go for war or to go to commit terrorism attack. That is the reason why you people want to create your own. You don't know that there is always a difference between a truth and a lie. There is always a difference between original and propaganda. You guys are not aware of that. You guys are not aware that there is always you will always find an evidence to show you that there is a criminal and there is a real. And that is what we are presenting to you. Look at this Efulefu, DSS, these bloodsuckers, coming to tell you, they're coming to now. Number one is that their modus of operandi is not what they are producing here. They had no, jurisdiction to do what they are doing here now. That is ESN. This is DSS. Let us continue. Since the autopilot is saying here on the comment section saying that they are not, DSS, that means it is autopilot. It is autopilot ESN. You remember when the China Sanworu, the commander, was crying about these people? You remember when he was crying about these people? Autopilot came to tell you, no, these are the ESN. China Sanworu now, because he can't command and control them anymore, he is now setting them up. These are the same people. These are the same people.
You can hear us very loud and clear. We are keeping silent. It's for the world to do the need because we are not calling for war. Our leader is calling for a referendum. Let us conduct a referendum so we can be able to question Nigerian unity. Because that thing they call the marriage is never a marriage. Yes. You cannot be telling us we are one Nigeria, but you keep on killing our people, raping our mothers. Doing a lot of all manner of crime in our land. We cannot bear it anymore. Thank you so much.
I want you to see that boy. Did you see them? Did you see the boy? I hope you saw him. Let me bring it to where you will see him better. Let's see him. Did you see the boy? I hope you saw him. Let me check. Yes, the short one in front of these guys. That is the boy. That is the boy. So now I want you to also pay very good attention. Now let me bring it to the full screen. Pay attention. That is the boy. Constructively. Now, for you to know how they were designed to present, they have said that no one don't know why war. And they are they are just trying to protect those, act like those. Let us continue. Let us continue. Okwabronni. Let us continue.
This is ESN, Imo State Command.
Imo State Command. Help us on the back
6th
command.
January 2022. Easy. Take it easy. Easy, Aga.
Now let me bring this. Even though the video is upside down.
Okay. Ebon. Okay. After rugged. No noise.
Did you see the same boy? Did you see the same boy? This is here where they have covered their face now in order to confirm to you, in order to prove to you that this is ESN, or in order to show, to, act like this is ESN. After Kafar Mebichego, after Kafar blow their cover, they blown their cover. After blowing their cover, they now show this one.
Ami abo Umo Chukwu Okike Abiama.
Chukwu Okike Abiama
Yes.
tara afụfụ. Chukwu Okike Abiama ịtala afụfụ. Chukwu Okike Abiama ikpe ị ga-ekpe n'ụwa dị too much. Everybody Chukwu Okike Abiama. Everybody Chukwu Okike Abiama.
Ndị Chukwu kpọpụtara ka ha seti ya ala free. Ha enweghị nsogbu with civilians, but ndị ha nwere nsogbu with bụ ndị zoo. Onye ọbụla kpọrọ onwe ya military tiri isi n'obodo a ọmana o nwere nsogbu.
You will hear exactly what is their preaching. It is autopilot. This is autopilot. That is the reason why every day ESN. This is autopilot. You heard their preaching. Military. Our ESN does not come to social media. Our ESN does not grant interview. Our ESN does not show their faces. Our ESN are in the bushes fighting Fulani. Our ESN does not engage military. That is not the command. That is not their jurisdiction. I hope you are paying attention so that when you see these people, you will be able to tell yourself, who are these people? Those who want to sabotage ESN. They will always appear like ESN, for you to believe that they are ESN. Gullible ones amongst you would believe that they are ESN. Preaching just like autopilot, just like they are preaching. Listen to their preaching. And you go and listen to autopilot gang leader. These are all members of their syndicate.
Anyị nọgide gba na-echere ka Fabia and na pebela na-akụ ha sakaton. Ile anyị n'etiti anyị ya afụ the small soldier. Onye isi n'ebe a with commander ya. Azuru oke. Wee na-asị ụnụ nwa bụ ụmụnne anyị, ụnụ atụ n'egwu na anyị nọnyere ụnụ and ụnụ nọnyere anyị. Asị nọ na-eme onye kwuo na ihe na-atọ ụtọ, okwuo ife ọ na-atọ ka ya. Ọ bụ na ị na-anya now. Some soldiers ejela their duty post. Many of them ejela their duty post because of ngwohereji dapụtara anyị ka ime nwe obere coverage enye ụnụ ka o wee obisi ụnụ ike na anyị na ya and line ụnụ nọ ya. So anyị nọ good to go, sir. Ajiwaya. Release 2.
I hope you listen to that number. Did you pay attention to that number? Ajawaya. ESN is not a court group. ESN is not a court group. Ajawaya. Ajiwaya Bikokwa. ESN is not a cut group. A head of Abaraba is not good for child play, Bikokwa. If you can decode my DSTV, the head of Abaraba is not good for child play. Ajiwaya Bikokwa. ESN is not a group of it's not a cut group. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? These are not ESN. These are common, criminals that is being hatched by Nigeria government. And the autopilot is presenting them. Because when they do this, they give it to autopilot. Share it. Tell them you are donating money because they want to hear action from you. For you to win, you need to do this so that people will know whom you are taking their money for. These are not ESN. Did you hear the slangs? Did you hear the number? They are not ESN.
Ebon. After all good. Dalo no money.
This government. This government. Biafra mission. Biafra mission. Biafra complete.
Good to go.
Good to go, sir.
Alopan Undama Ganti. Greetings, everyone. The video you just watched, let me just chip this thing in. The video you just watched is the Eastern Security Network.
Did you see? I am happy that this guy showed himself. He presented this. It was autopilot when he was autopilot. Because when he was autopilot, that was the first time. That's when I saw the first video. I said there is another version in another autopilot group. I got it from there. That was when he was autopilot. They gave him to share, or he found it, he started sharing it because he did not know what he was sharing. He did not know what he was doing. I hope when we are talking something, you will understand what we are talking about. He was autopilot before he got himself and now realize that these people, they've been using him. These people, they are going to use it, lead him into his destruction. I did not even see this one coming. I did not see it coming because I just downloaded the video. I'm, always time. But since it is here, it is an evidence. That was when he was the autopilot. This was December. Within December, yes, within December 2021. That was when this video was presented. Are you paying attention?
And they are telling you that they are still intact. And no doubt about it.
The reason why they made him, to start promoting this is because they've been crying, ESN is not around anymore. It is only, no, they've been saying that IPOB is not in charge of ESN anymore, that the ESN is now with full autopilot. Autopilot are the ones in charge of ESN. They now presented this, concocted this video, presented to the social domain, public domain. Now use their e-warriors or whatever they call themselves, e-rats, to now make this video sale. He was part of them. That's why he posted this video. He posted it. But the wise one among them, the ones who knows from the ground what the plan is, did not post it themselves. Rather, they give it to the people they are using as a media warrior to post it. They made them to post it in order for them to present to you. This is the ESN. They listen to the autopilot, and you must donate so that autopilot will donate to them. Donate. You've been donating to hash this criminal in our land. Let us go back to Uchemofo. So that the reason why we came here is to remind this guy called Uchemofo that we know what is happening, and to remind the BBC Igbo that we know what is happening. If they want to find out the truth, they can come. We tell them the truth. Then they will know exactly what going on. Not going to people who, want to be politicians, and because we don't condone politics in IPOB, they left because they know that you cannot be one leg the other side, one leg this side. He left. And it's the same people you come to ask questions about IPOB. BBC, be truthful to yourself once. The BBC gwakere no nwu na eziokwu otumbos. Gwakere no nwu na eziokwu otumbos. Na gunu si no BBC bu na ada in English. Gwakere no nwu na eziokwu ofumbwe. Kai maral that nunu wonde ndị media. Nunu wonde ntuso ozi. Kora pe ebu baka sinsi mmalu unu. If you not to say propaganda, you not to say zibozi. I don't have a problem with you as a platform, but I don't. You people are not engaging the right people. You always engage enemy to people. If you want to get a first-class information, you go to the person who knows the information or who has what you want. Don't go to the enemy of that person to give you a concocted lie to present. That is the reason why we tell you that you people make yourself available to be used to do some propaganda. Not to some propaganda too much. And I don't want to start analyzing everything you people do. I don't want to have your time. If you want to know the truth about IPOB, you come to IPOB. We tell you the truth. And if you have question with what I am saying, you can call me. I will tell you exactly what I am saying. Say it in your platform. Now you people are engaging the wrong people. Engage the people who knows what is going on, and they will tell you what is going on. He is telling you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should come on Facebook and announce all these things. How can he come on Facebook when you people are not even allowed in court to show Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's face to the media? But he is telling you, and you people didn't. Let me see actually if you people ask me a question with regards.
Dubai, ndị Fulani herdsmen na-akpamkpamkpa na bayo anaghị ama ama mana etu esi ekwuye ọ bụchaghị ya. Ana m eji na-atụnyelụ ihe Tony Blair na George Bush mee eji wee jee na Iraq wee wepụ Saddam Hussein. Asụ na Saddam Hussein nwe ogbunigwe ọ ya bụ na akwụsịghị ya kịta na ọ ya egbusisi ndị mmadụ, ọ ya hapụ ogbusisi ndị mmadụ n'otu elekere ọdị ihe ahụ. Etu aka nna anyị si ajụ ya na Fulani herdsmen na-abatago na ha abatago na ha na-egbusisi ndị be anyị. Ihe ọnwụ ma nke ndị Fulani herdsmen mere ma nke ha na-eme, anyị eweta vidiyo ihe onyonyo ma nke na-ebe anyị ma nke na-emerụ ana esesasị.
Uche ma ọfụ ịwa anụ ọfịa, iwe ezigbote anụ ọfịa. Mgbe ọ na-eweta that vidiyo, ọ bụrụ gụwa so na-eshi ya. Ị nọ na UK ọnọ na ndị afọ ọnwa, ị nọ na UK. People ife na-eme na their side na-eweta vidiyo ị na-akọ eli ịba anụ ọfịa. Ife gosi na you are working with Fulani. You are working with Fulani. Look at you. But that video, they were showing it, you were promoting it. You were promoting it. Because now we say that you will actually answer to the blood of those people who died under your command to go and protest. Ordinary protest or peaceful protest. They died under your command. But now you are saying, with the video, whether it is those that are not Fulani, but you propagated it. You were promoting it. But today, if you go act like you are a coward. You are a coward.
Na a ga-akwụsị fake news. Akụkọ na-abụrụ eziokwu eweta ya sị n'ọbịa. Opụta otie ihe dị etu a na ọ ga-eme ihe dị etu emechaa ese ndị mmadụ esije ndị mmadụ eje mee ihe ahụ eweta ya na vidiyo ya kwuli ekwu iji ekwu ewu na ya bụ nwa Chineke onye ka na
So no the mother can send the kafaja meful and kafa we hope so the ma we ball today. Utema of on a mazen nam the cano agwara go and serve the zoo and return in shame. On a mazen nam the cano agwara abakiari. He did not tell Abakiari he will leave Biafra land in shame. Did he send people to go and make Abakiari to leave Biafra land in shame? Did he send people to go and make Devo Mahi to leave governorship in shame? Is it? No, I want to find out, what are you saying? What are you saying, coward? Is it Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that tells you that, if you don't give us Biafra, yes, Yoruba will join. And Yoruba join. Did he go and push people to join? Are you seeing all these things that you are talking about? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will predict this will happen and he will go and make it happen. So he is the one who made Abakiari's crime to come out. Is he the one who went and sent people to investigate Abakiari? Only believe if they're not coily. Only believe. Is it him? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he tell you something, he is giving you a word from Elohim, who is leading the struggle. Of course, you try to see if you will see in the spirit. You're blank. Because you are blank, you will start to act. You are actually jealous of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but you were calling him your hero. When you are working under him, you were calling him a hero. But now, because you were jealous of him and you couldn't see what he can see, you couldn't, be exposed to what he is exposed to. You now want to be a politician. No wonder. No wonder. Go and serve the Fulani, you will return in shame. Or maybe go nisu Devo Mahi. Or maybe go nisu Abakiari. Or is it or Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Gameya or maybe? Or the spirit we are put nagakwan. Let us continue.
Yabu, Yaje Quihabuna. Anolo Nandi, Wokotando to Kemeti and Emeti Goyabafa. More when I say, Namas, you should come potasia, one the mud in carries Kamazian dinner dochia.
You are Western egg as you saw Weggy. So you saw Weggy Kina, Sosin. Kizos is your Weggy where pray, where defend the enemy to your people. In the name of Jesus, your Weggy. Because in a feeling that your people are Jugogi, Bakulus the enemy. In a Kuzioku, the enemy, no Kuzioku through you. The enemies are speaking through you because you want to say in Azisyon Wegi. I don't know if you understand what is in Azisyon Wegi. You want to save yourself. You want to save your selfish self. It is all about selfishness that you left IPOB. Now selfishness. Now you claiming that you are protecting yourself or you are protecting your head. That is the reason why you go and start working with Fulani and they are speaking through you. Because all Fulani that are speaking through you.
Ihe ọ bụ na ọ bụ ndị Nnamdi hibe bido ihe a ka a bidozi ya ka m na-asị gị na ọ bụ na inyere onwe gị aka ndị iro enyere gị aka nya o nwere ndị nọsigbu ebe ha nọ zosie ezo na-achọ ihe ha ga-eme ndị ori na ndị ama ma ndị gọọmenti setụkwa ọpụ wepụtasị ha wee sonyezie
gụnwa wee okwu gụnwa nwe ọsịsa gụnwa na-ekwu go and answer. Go and incriminate yourself. We continue.
When a messenger will or ya, I'm kind of no can you not that born 89? Yaya no one can look Mando to an apotaqua, and if we no quon, you could say no quon, oh, go to Gima, Mary, Mono, Boro Gima, Ndilo, you can may have as long Gima. Ya bụ na mmadụ na-ekwu okwu site okwu
Uchemofo, in a court of law, there is nothing like maybe. There is nothing like maybe in a court of law. Because you are here for a witness against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that is the reason why I am actually, trying to counter it. There is nothing like in a court of law, maybe. There is nothing like maybe. It is just because you don't know what you are presenting. That is the reason why you are acting and talking about maybe.
Eze ọ bụ ihe m nọ na-ekwu n'afọ kwuru arọ m nọ na IPOB na o nwere etu esi eme ihe agha a na-aga ndọrọndọrọ nnwere onwe anyị na-achọ ịga ọ bụrụ ofu onye ga-eme ya enwere ndị dọkịta nwee ndị lawyers nwee engineers aka onye ọbụla kwesịrị ịdị n'ihe a na-eme maka na ịnwe ekwu okwu ọ bụrụ ofu ihe ịmalụ na-ekwu okwu inwe ike ime ama na-ede ede ịmalụ na-ede ede inwe ike ime ama na-ekwu ekwu ị na-edegodo ede na-ekwu ekwu o nwere ike onwe ndị na-achọrọ ịfụ iru gị o nwere ndị ya ezije ejere ya ije ya bụ ọ bụrụ nna m ọha onye kwụrụ ọtọ akwatuo ya sọmụbeze ga-akwụ ọtọ n'ụwa ka anyị eji wee mee ganya dị ije maka na ị na-anya ịfụ na anyị anụbugo ọgụ na mbụ ana anyị ma ndị iro anyị nwe ya bụ na ọnọdụ anyị nwe ka o si wee dị is a very special one anyị kwesịrị ihi asaa na abụ n'anya mana onye ọbụla na-eme ihe sọ ya a true caution to the wind nwa wee sị na ma abụghọ meso ọ na-eme ụdị ya ahụ
ifu na ọ gbanwegokwa ọ gbakwa gị na ọ siri fa ka anyị create a political party ka anyị baa nọ na ndọrọ ndọrọ ọchịchị mere ya nwa ji lituo IPOB ju ya nwa lituo na ọ gwara akwụkwọ gị another thing ọ gwara gị another thing he is now telling you another thing
maka na afa ndị mba ịghọtago afọ onye ọzọ dịkwa ya mkpa ndị mba ụwa ha fụrụ Biafra n'anya
gịnwa nwe okwu gịnwa nwe ọsịsa gịnwa nwe okwu gịnwa nwe ọsịsa that the world is not in they don't like Biafra. The whole world does not like Biafra. Why are they don't like us? So if they don't like us, because we will say that they don't like us, we cannot protect ourselves. We are protecting ourselves, but not in that way that you are presenting it. We are protecting our image in the media. The ESN is in the bush protecting our land from the invasion of terrorists that is, that is ravaging the north. And that is the reason why you can't hear that there is Boko Haram in Anambra State, or you cannot hear there is ISIS in West Africa, in Enugu, or in Ebonyi State. You cannot hear them because these guys, the ESN, they are doing their great job. They are more competent in the job more than the security agencies, because what the military and the police they do is to go and bomb people's houses, open fire with a chain machine gun, shooting it randomly, go on rampage in people's villages. That's what they do. When they go to see Boko Haram in the north, they Fadangulo. When they go to face Boko Haram in the north, Fadangulo. Uchemofo, is that also a propaganda, Uchemofo? You didn't see that to tell in the BBC. Let us continue.
Ebe na-afọ Biafra na ọ na-awụzi mpụ na aghụghọ ka ọ ghara imebe ewee kpọbata gị na ha ewee mekọwe mba ọ bụrụ na anyị na-achọ obodo anyị kwesịrị igosi na anyị dị nkwadobe.
Elekwana otu ị ga-esi gosi na ị dị nkwadobe. Kedu otu ị ga-esi si na ị dị nkwadobe? Uchemofo, kedu otu ị ga-esi si na ị dị nkwadobe? By ijebulu political leader or by ijebulu politics? The same politics they have used to place me and you in our predicament. Is it how you want to be nkwadobe? To go and open a political party? IPOB political party or not talking? You update is in as a governor. You're under IPOB political party.
anyị kwesịrị ịbụ ndị a na-ekiri ekiri. Ịghọtago? Ya na ọbịa ndị unknown gọọmenti etu o si wee dị kịta, ọ bụ ma ndị ochi ma ndị ama bụ ndị na-emezi ha, mana ọ dịgo late. Nke a esi na ndị IPOB na-asị na ọwụ ọzọ ha emechaghị ihe niile. Ndị oyibo na-asị, onwe ihe ndị oyibo na-asị is too late. Emebichaghị ihe niile. Ya na ihe a ha na-emezi bụ ka ọ wee bụrụ maka agwa ha kwụsị. Onye agwa ha etu a sị na unu ịbụ onye mpụ, onye aghụghọ, n'ọgwụ a na-emebisi Biafra, na ya bụ sabotu a. Ịghọtago? Mụ wee na-asị na ọdịnala be anyị, omenala be anyị etu o si wee dị, si aghọtakọsịrị na ya. O nwere ihe a na-akpọ eziokwu. Eziokwu amara oke, ihe dị mma amara oke. Aghọtakọsịghị ihe niile dị mma na be anyị. Afụzi onye na-eme ka o dozie edozie, asị na onye anwa bụzi onye na-emebi emebi. Afụzi onye na-eme ka a gaa n'iru, asị na onye a bụ onye na-adọchighasị ndị mmadụ azụ. Ewelie kpọtọpụsị afa ndị mmadụ maka na anyị na-azọ ọchịchị. Ihe dịkwa mma dị mma, ihe dị njọ dị njọ. Arụ bụ arụ, afịa ka anyị kpọọ ya afa nna.
Nke ikpeazụ m ga-ajụzi gị bụ ịmaga o nwere ihe i kwuru maka ndị Igbo ịbanye n'ọchịchị. Otu n'ime ihe kacha ewu dịka ntuliaka 2023 na-abịa bụ ọtụtụ otu ndị Igbo, ma ọhaneze ndị Igbo, ma ndị Igbo nkịtị na soshal midia, ma ụfọdụ ndị gọvanọ sef bụ ndị Igbo ekwugo na ha nwere atụmatụ Igbo presidency. Ya bụ, ha chọrọ ka ọchịchị onye isi ala Naịjirịa dịara ndị Igbo na 2023. Kedu ihe iche maka nke a, ọkachasị dịka i kwurula na ndị Igbo kwesịrị ịbanye n'ọchịchị sizie n'ụzọ a wee chọta nwere onwe ha na-achọ maka Igbo presidency?
Ekwetara m na ya, maka na achọba ya achọba, ana m akwụsị na ka anyị na-azọ maka Biafra, anyị na-azọ ihe gbasara nke anyị na-azọ ihe bụ nke anyị maka Biafra. Anyị nwekwara ka anyị na-azụ ihe bụ nke anyị maka Biafra, anyị nwekwara ihe bụ nke anyị dị na Naịjirịa. Anyị ama ahapụcha ha ncha, maka na ka o si wee dị kịta, Biafra abịarọ na. O nwere ndị kwetara na Biafra, nwee ndị na-ekwetara. Ya bụ na ndị a na-ekwetara na Biafra a na-akpọ politicians, ha jee zọta ihe dịbe anyị dị na Naịjirịa. Anyị nwa bụ ndị kwetara na Biafra.
So ịma na ndị politicians ekwetara na Biafra, ịma na ndị politicians ekwetara na Biafra, but ị na-akpọ Nnamdi Kanu ka unu ga bụrụ politicians. Ịma na ndị politicians ekwetara na Biafra because n'ọfawa bụ ife na-eme anyị. Ị na-agwazi anyị ka anyị jee wụrụ politicians, ka anyị tọọnụzie this honorable movement installed here and implemented by Chukwu Okike Abiama. Ka anyị jee bụrụzie politicians, but ịmakwa na ndị politicians bụ problem anyị. Are you seeing how you keep in answer? You talk here, what you talk here now is not next thing. What you are talking again, you are actually incriminating yourself with your mouth. That's what you are doing.
Anyị anọdụ na-azọ ihe gbasara na be anyị, mana ana m ekwuzi si na anyị agbasasigo ozi, mechaa ihe niile a ga-eme gbasara ihe gbasara Biafra ka ndị mmadụ wee mara maka Biafra. O nwere ihe a na-akpọ iwu megidere ndọrọ ndọrọ inwere onwe. Ọ bụrụ na ị nọrọ n'ọchịchị, ọ bụrụ na ịchịkwatara ebe ị na-achị, ebe ị na-azọ, si na ọ bụ ya ma bụbu unu, o nwere ka ndị mba ụwa iji wee gee ntị. Enyekwa anyị fụ na anyị anụbugo ọgụ Biafra na mbụ n'izizi. Anyị ama anachiyakwa n'azụ na-eme ihe anyị mebugo na mbụ na-edujere anyị ebe ọbụla. Ya bụ na IPOB nwere opportunity, ihe ndị ohere ime ka Biafra bịa, mana ha tụsasị ihe niile. Ịghọtago? nya bụ ana m asị na ọ bụ oke ndị Igbo ịchị Naijiria na-arọ kwuru arọ Naijiria nọgo ndị oyibo na-asị na existence eji wee create Naijiria ji wee pụta onwe natarọ mgbe ndị Igbo nwere enye ndị Igbo oke rufa sọsọ mgbe Naijiria bidosi mana ka oge anwa gafesi anụ agha ndị Igbo a na-emezi ndị Igbo ka ndị na-esoro biri ịghọtago ya bụ na ọ bụ ndị Igbo ị na-anyị fụ na sinsi eji wee mere ihe gbasara ọchịchị onye kwuo ibie na arọ 1999 omenatara mgbe onye Igbo nwere ohere ịchị Naijiria anyịkwa anyị fụ na ndị Igbo wukwa ofu ndị nọrọ onwe ha sokwa na ndị ohibe Naijiria Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba na ndị Igbo o nwegasịkwa ndị ọzọ nụkasịkwa ya mana ọ bụ afọ ịtọ a ka a na-anụkarịsị ya bụ na ndị Hausa, Fulani achịgo ndị Yoruba achịgo mana ndị Igbo achọrọ na so ana m ekwu na ọ bụ oke ndị Igbo kịta
you have understood exactly where Uche Mofo is heading to. Igbo presidency. And this is the reason why he wanted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to set IPOB to become, political party. Maybe he also want to go for Igbo presidency through IPOB. He want to, become a governor and a presidency, because he was a leader. That's the reason why he suggested Igbo presidency. But of course, you will see where it will land him. Agnes Nwokike said he is contradicting himself because the oath he took will work against him. Akansiya abagoya nonu. Akansiga abagogi nonu Uche Mofo. And that is exactly what it is. Akansiga abagogi nonu. Akansiga abagogi nonu. And I am not going to bring, people into this broadcast. I think I am bringing this broadcast to an end so that we will do something else. I think the message is clear. The message is clear. We are going to call it a day. We are going to call it a day because and I am sending and advising BBC Igbo. If you want to get information about, where is the company in Nigeria? Is there any company? If you want to get information about Innocent Motors, you don't need to go and get information from Dangote Motor, because I heard Dangote is also having a motor now. If you want to get information about Innocent Motor, you don't go to their, to the enemy, or maybe, their rivals to get information. You go to that person directly. Actually, nwete ịmata ife banyalụ mmadụ ịgakwulu onye ahụ agaghị na-agakwulu ndị bụ enemy ndị bụ ndị ilo ya. BBC Igbo anụ m nụ na-ada anụ English adị na-agakwuluzi ndị bụ ndị ilo fa ka ị bịa n'ụlọ information ka ị bịa n'ụlọ ka ị mara ife ị ga-amata maka onye afọ ịchị ịmata ife maka m ị bịakwute m egazi na-ejekwu ndị ilo m ka ị mara ife eme na ndụ m. Ọ bụrụ otu ahụ ka esi eme ife, ọ bụrụkwa na otu ahụ ka ndị anụnwa bụ ndị ọgbasa ozi bụ ununwa bụ ndị media house kwesịrị ịdị na-eme ife, maka unu kwesịrị ịdị na-adị ife ndị oyibo kpọrọ investigative. Unu na-enyocha ife unu na-achọpụta, unu jekwuru ndị nwe eziokwu fagwa unu eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ unu pụta unu ejekwuru ndị amara ife a na-akọ fa na-asụ unu isi, and because iwe na-ewefa because na anyị achọrọ ịbụ political party fa na-asụ unu isi fasachi unu isi maka anyị achọrọ ịba ndọrọ ndọrọ ọchịchị. I ban dolondoro chitify na ema ya sako. Oh ya mee ya nwata nwoke ma a na-akpọ Uche Mofo ji wee bịa soon that IPOB ada emetia maka na ọ chọrọ ịba ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị site na IPOB and IPOB ada emekwa n'otu ahụ. Unu chọkwa unu wawu ndị BBC unu chọrọ ya ebuli ya mana ka nlapụli unu today ka nlapụli unu. Great Biafrans all over the world, we are bringing this program to an end. We are bringing the program to an end. Those watching on YouTube, you guys have been wonderful. Those watching on Facebook, you guys have been wonderful. Those watching on Judge Money Blog, you guys have been wonderful. It is very, very important to acknowledge all of you. I did not take the comments. Let me take few of them. BBC News Igbo should be careful of Uche Mofo lies against IPOB leadership. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, HOD and ESN. Of course, they should be careful. And Uche Mofo say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should come out on Facebook and tell the world, that he is not, he is against what is going on. Because he knows that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not, DSS, he knows what his masters are doing to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why he is actually requesting it. Requesting it in a platform of BBC Igbo. BBC Igbo could not even go to court and feel free. But they want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come to Europe to go if the Fulani GM. But anyway, called the Baluchuku. Yadeba. BBC Igbo from today. Stop talking about. Okay, I think I have gotten this. DJ Rezo is gone. He don't have anything to offer. Of course, he's a politician. He is a politician, and you heard it from him. I am not a propagandist, and I don't promote propaganda. So you heard it from him. BBC Igbo is an evil media terrorist outlet. That is a comment. This person say you are irrelevant to Uche Mofo. This one say just unfortunate to have this man among us. Thank God he has left us. That is it. We are happy he left us. You want to bring in politics into the struggle. The politicians, they will tell you, we want to be andolondoro. You want to turn it into politics. Governor. Governor, the Fulani will say maybe forget Ejidevu Mahi and the hope who's on them. Mazi, this man has excused his ignorance. Uche DJ Arumelibo. Oh, am I getting a call? It's like somebody is trying to call me. If you are calling for the program, let's take one or two, maybe one or two before we close. One or two. The first person to call and the second person to call, we close. I don't want more than 2 calls. Then we close. To engage you. I see somebody try to call. Let me check the call. Oh, you are not on speaker yet. Are you calling for the program? I'm live. Are you calling for the program? Okay. I am putting you through now. The caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Mazi. I'm telling you, Judge Money, BBC are nobody to our struggle. BBC are not going to be in land of Biafra land when Biafra come. It's no joke. BBC is not welcome in the land of Biafra. They are not welcome. So we have to speak it out. Let them know. BBC, they are not welcome in the land of Biafra. When Biafra, when When we go home to land of Biafra, BBC are not welcome. So don't worry about what Uchemepo is saying. We're not interested about what Uchemepo is saying. It's not our business. What we are interested in our moving ahead to Biafra land. We are going home. We are going home to our land.
Of course, we are going home.
What everybody is doing. We don't care. This moment, we are heading home.
Of course.
Anybody that block our way, we'll drop him down. That's all. Anybody that block our way, we'll bring him down.
We are bulldozer. We are moving with a bulldozer.
Bye-bye. God bless you.
Thank you very much for calling. Short, sharp, and straight. I love that call. And there is someone else calling us. The first two calls we're going to take. This is the last one. The caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah. Good morning. My name is Chisom Ejike, man.
Go ahead.
I hope I'm coming out clear.
Yeah, you're coming out clear.
I want to let Uchemefo to know. Uchemefo command IPOB for 3 years. For good 3 years, Uchemefo command IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu was inside for 2 years. And then Nnamdi Kanu, nobody saw him for complete 1 year. That is 3 years. Uchemefo will give us account what happened in IPOB for good 3 years. 3 years is almost one tenure in politics. So Uchemefo must give account of what happened in that 3 years he commanded IPOB. The soul, the blood.
Are you there? You are breaking up.
We have the record. We have the record of Uchemefo. Again, I want to let those DSS to know. ESN never called any of their member Ahua. When you watch them, they call Ahua. They said Ahua. We are soldiers. We are soldiers. Our army. When you watch when that little small boy came out, the person speaking to them say Ahua. And that Ahua is what the military and the DSS call themselves. And that is Hausa language. That is a Fulani language. So there is no way ESN will use that word Ahua. So they have shot themselves in the leg.
Of course.
They have shot themselves in the leg. Do you understand?
Yeah.
3 again. I want them to know. 3 again. BBC Igbo are not a good people. They are against what we are doing.
Yes.
They are against what we are doing. British Broadcasting Corporation are against what we are doing. And remember,
you are breaking up again.
Politician. He's a politician. Lawmaker is a politician. He is in Abuja there. He is the one that bring the contract to Uchemefo. Ask Uchemefo, since he defected to Asari Dokubo, when they formed their government, what have they done to Biafra? What have they done to Biafra till today? Since they formed their what they call their government till today, de facto government. Since they formed their de facto government till today, what have they done about the killing and everything happening in Biafra land?
Nothing.
The last I will say here, this is what they did. They asked Ojukwu to join political party. They want to rubbish him. They asked him to join political party to contest for presidency in Apuga, and which Ojukwu did. They don't even count the vote of Apuga, and that is what they want Nnamdi Kanu to do. We are freedom fighters. We are not politicians.
Of course.
That is what I want them to make clear. Both them and the DSS and the army.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ahua is their language.
Yes.
God bless you, George Money.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is a very vital information. You know, you know, I am happy I opened this line to hear this one as well because I didn't hear it. Oh, there is somebody calling, and this person, he's been calling in the other program. It will be the last call. It will be the last call. The caller on the line, make it brief. You will be the last call.
Okay, my brother. Good afternoon from here, calling from New York.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mazude. What I want to point out is the little boy they are calling ESN. If you go and watch that boy very well, you will see we know how our, let me just say the Eastern region look like, or let's just put it like Igbo people look like. The guy is an Hausa boy. That is number one. When you know, the first time, even before the BBC interview, when I saw it, I said, how come the Hausa boy joined? Are you sure? That is what came out from my mind. Because the guy, when he pulled up, because he was covering his face with a mask, then I was watching that face, then I look at that face, I say, no, this guy must be a Hausa boy. That is what I put it. So even before the interview and before the HOD raised the alarm that this is not ESN, because for me, I'm not in that level to know if it's ESN. And again, I want to point out a little bit just about UNMASK. UNMASK should be like a charcoal calling a pot a black. Something that you are next.
Very good point today.
Everywhere you have went to with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and you are not even ashamed. So if you're telling me that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu be deceiving people, which means you are the same person, you don't even know what need to talk. And again, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in the DSS custody, even when they were killing our boys, UNMASK never one day have precaution like the leaders of today with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They have precaution, knowing that these people are killing our people just with ordinary flag. But UNMASK, you never have that precaution because your brother or your sister was not among the people that were dying. So if you are saying that and you want to raise it as a sabo, which means people that lost their children because of you need to come after you, like a toss like is a setup that you know what you are doing after setting the children of people off for the military to kill them, then you jump out and start, stabbing IPOB at the back. Why you are the engine maker, just like you are the engine maker of IPOB, that you resign or you fire does not mean that you did not contribute all the evil that you contributed against people that have died in IPOB. So it's better that you even shut up than you keep, going from one media house to another, because it's going to come that you may lose your life because of what you are doing. Because what you are doing is like, you really know what you did. You set people up because you know that at the end of the day, you're going to turn against IPOB. So I'm telling you, UNMASK, that it's better for him to shut up if you don't know what to say and continue with the nonsense that he's doing. That is my own contribution. Thank you, Judge Money. You are doing a great job, and like what I prophesied that before the ending of this year that you're going to be having 1 million in your platform, and I can say that you are doing a great job. Keep it up, my brother.
Thank you very
let
much.
Me stand by. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful intake. You always nail it whenever you come around. That's why I don't like to reject your call. And that will be the last call for the day. Thank you very much for joining us in this program. We are going to be coming back when there is a matter arising, because we are going to defend our land. We are going to defend our identity, which we are trying to claim. We are going to defend it jealously. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay informed. Who is calling? Who is calling? We are ending the program. We are ending the program. The caller, we are ending the program. Just make it brief. Make it brief, because I already said my closing remark.
Okay. My brother, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Mazi OC. So I just see your program that you are doing, you understand? So I just say, okay, let me just call in and put the...
Mazi OC, before I forget, I want to invite you to Rapture Media on Saturday. I'm inviting you to Rapture Media on Saturday to join the panel on Saturday. I don't know if you give me thumbs up, I will, you send me your picture, then we will make it happen.
Okay, no problem. I will do that.
All right.
I will do that. Yeah. So my brother, I see the analyze that you are analyzing about UNMASK. azụ eji ukwu wee jide ọkwụghọtago o ji n'olu ọkwụghọtago na Uche Mefo is just a useless human being. Also na o ji aka ya si na IPOB wee pụọ. Onye ji aka ya si na IPOB wee pụọ ọrụ ọtụtụ ka a chụrụ na IPOB wee na IPOB ọsị na o ji aka ya wee pụọ. Ngwa okay now ọsị na o ji aka ya wee pụọ nke ọ bụla iji aka gị wee pụọ, why now do you fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pursue you out of IPOB.
Contradicting.
No na try ka o menye ka ọ dị mma no ka o menye ka ọ ghara ime nke nwa. But the people that he brought out and those people, I wonder ka a na-agba mmiri. All these people okay, look at since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started this struggle. Everybody because this man is know what he's saying.
Of course.
Okay, look at one Yoruba man is a pastor, he's a prophet, he's a pastor. All the time, when this man wants to speak about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's always telling Nigeria, if they don't know that this man is using diplomatic against them, that if they cannot be able to use the same diplomatic, they can never win this game. You understand? That this man is above them 100 times in this game.
Dude, we are going home. We are going home. I can see the future. We are going home.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is using diplomatic against these people. And now the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped protests in the Biafran land, but these people wanted to bring up the same protest that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped. Because the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped it is because of the killing of our people. That is the reason why they chased Uche Mefo out of IPOB. And that is the reason why that is what caused problem between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo. Why are you bringing people outside? You are bringing people outside for Nigerian government to kill them, which he's trying to protect the people, and you are bringing them out for Nigerian government to kill them. And you are saying that look at the nonsense one for me to know here. Look at the nonsense one for me to know here that we join the politician. If we join the politician, now you come back again using that the same useless mouth. You join the politician. That's why you know that some politicians did not support you, and the other one support you. And okay, the politician did not, and you are still saying we should join the same politician that is not supporting you. Are you stupid? That is how foolish Uche Mefo. That is how useless all the. Uche Mefo is saying that no na try come here man what come on the buy email all cheer be point there no obro na Chineke kamuri ananya point there no mama we ji ndia we nata we should buy nata. That man is a very useless and stupid human being. Okay, look at now. Then those I money up profit but no ESN kalawo ana etu ba dress ka nneja iyo otu kan do ESN dress. Look at how they dress like Ndufalani ESN share dress. Now, if you see ESN people, you will know that they are ESN. Or when ESN na patakapo, ESN and a pompe nation and a patakapo. But to not get a patakapo, Pia Uno Mazi, Uju Bank, Kabia on the ESN, non even IPOB people to the data. New ESN and up on social media. One only ESN on social media for one day. These people, I don't know, and people very so useless and gullible people are believing what these useless people are saying. In fact, for you to know, useless people will always believe what useless person say.
Of course.
Because the reason why they will believe it, because them also is useless. That's the reason why they are believing that. Because they don't know their right, neither to know their left. They will not decide on their own to know what is good and what is bad, to do what is good and what is bad, to know that this thing is not good, that this one is not bad, is bad.
Of course, round up. We will take you to Rapture Media on Saturday. Round up, my brother.
Okay, my brother, honestly,
of course.
You, if they begin to talk about this, night will fall and morning will come. I'm telling you, my brother. My brother, okay, no problem. Thank you very much for giving me this time.
Thank you very much for the contribution. You are always wonderful.
Thank you, my brother.
I hope I will see you on Rapture Media on Saturday.
Yeah, I will send you the picture.
All right. Take care. Okay. So we are coming to the end of this program. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye-bye.